Hello, my friends. Hello, friends. Another day, another slog through the state that the United States of America is in. Before we start, I also want to let you guys know I will be on vacation starting on the 22nd, and I will be back on the 30th, so I will not be streaming for a week. I'll be in Japan for a week with my parents. Wrong tube! Wrong tube! Wow. Water going down the wrong tube. Water going down the wrong tube on live on stream. Wow. Oh. Alright, and if you didn't know, I'm streaming on Trovo now too, so hello anyone that's watching on Trovo. Alright, let's get this party started. Oh, hello friends and welcome to Some News with your host, Godfred. Today we're going to be talking about Dump's latest stupid executive order, which is covered by the White House, where he removes diversity, equity, inclusion from a foreign service. Let's take a gander at what's going on. Hey Daz, welcome to the stream. My stream is timed with Tiffany's stream. Oh, that's funny. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about President Dump's actions, removing discrimination and discriminatory equity ideology from the Foreign Service, which, by the way, this title is already stupid. It's really funny, because equity ideology is supposed to prevent discrimination. In the fact that they're saying that this is discriminatory shows how low of an IQ that Dump has. Anyway, let's get into the nitty-gritty. So, memorandum of the Secretary of State, the Secretary of Agriculture, the Secretary of Commerce, the Administrator of the United States Agency for International Development, the Chief Executive Officer of the United States Agency for Global Media. Subject, removing discrimination and discriminatory equity ideology from the Foreign Service, which is so stupid. Subject, removing... Section 1. Policy and purpose. Over the last 4 years, divisive and discriminatory policies were systematically embedded into every part of the federal government, including hiring processes and employee performance evaluations in the Foreign Service. It is the policy of the federal government that hiring in foreign policy positions, like hiring in all other parts of the government, shall be based solely on merit, which Dump is not doing. Anyway, Section 2, definitions. For the purposes of this memorandum, A. Discriminatory equity ideology shall have the meaning given that phrase in Section 2 of Executive Order 14190 of January 29th, 2025, ending radical indoctrination in K through 12 schooling. B. Department, Foreign Service, and Secretary shall have the meanings given those terms in 22 U.S.C. 3902, and C. Foreign Service member means an individual described by 22 U.S.C. 3903. Section 3. Equality and non-discrimination in the Foreign Service. A. The Secretary of State shall, consistent with applicable law, promptly revise the 2022 to 2025 decision criteria for tenure and promotion in the Foreign Service, issued under Section 2326.2 of Title 3 of the Foreign Affairs Manual, to remove any reference to the core precept entitled Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Accessibility. The Secretary shall promptly direct all employees of their departments not to give this core precept any force or effect. Wow, so enforcing racism, cool. B. The Secretary shall direct all officers, employees of their departments not to I. Based foreign service recruitment, hiring, promotion, or retention decisions upon an individual's race, color, religion, sex, or national origin, or 2. While acting in an official capacity, promote, advocate, or otherwise inculcate support for discriminatory equity ideology, which I'm already hating reading this because Dump doesn't know what diversity, equity, and inclusion is. He is a racist, wrinkled can of Sunkist and doesn't have the IQ necessary to understand the damage he's doing. C. The Secretary shall determine if any current foreign service members have knowingly and willfully engaged in unconstitutional or otherwise illegal discrimination based upon race or other protected characteristics, including actions motivated by discriminatory equity ideology, consistent with the Executive Order 14211 of February 12, 2025. Secretary shall, I, with respect to foreign service members appointed by a Secretary whom that Secretary finds to have engaged in such discrimination, take appropriate action, and 2. With respect to foreign service members appointed by the President, determine whether to refer any findings of discrimination for the President's consideration or take appropriate action under the Secretary's own authority. Section 4. General Provisions. A. Nothing in this memorandum shall be construed to impair or otherwise affect 1. The authority granted by law to an executive department or agency or the head thereof, or 2. The functions of the Director of the Office of Management of Budget relating to budgetary, administrative, and legislative proposals. B. This memorandum shall be implemented consistent with applicable law and subject to the availability of appropriations. C. This memorandum is not intended to and does not create any right or benefit, substantive or procedural, enforceable at law, or in equity by any party against the United States, its departments, agencies, or entities, its officers, employees, or agents, or any other person. Donald J. Trump. Or should I say Donald the Dump? Oh, okay. My stream is GeForce. Just put GeForce Filipino. What do you mean? I'm covering politics. I don't know if now is a good time, because I usually start off my streams talking about politics. But if you want to, I mean, what is the stream title that I put? I don't know, it's DEI removed from foreign service. That's the stream title right now. I don't know if Tiffany wants that, Des. I don't want to put Tiffany in that situation. But if you want to, I'd totally be down for that. Thank you for even joining the stream and being willing to listen to my rants. Anyway. So that is what was posted in the White House. Let's look at the Daily Wire and their input on that. So, Trump ends Biden's DEI-focused foreign service hiring and promotion practices. President Donald the Dump signed an executive order on Tuesday directing all diversity, equity, and inclusion practices to be removed from the Foreign Service. The order, which builds off previous DEI-related executive orders, directs Secretary of State Marco Rubio to remove any reference to DEI from the Department of State's hiring and promotion practices. Instead, Trump said that the only hiring criteria should be merit. Over the last 4 years, divisive and discriminatory policies were systematically embedded into every part of the federal government, including hiring processes and employee performance evaluations in the Foreign Service. The executive order said it is the policy of the federal government that hiring in foreign policy positions, like hiring in all other parts of the government, shall be based solely on merit. You'll let her know? Okay, please do. And if she does shout out, I appreciate it. The order said that Rubio should remove DEI from the decision criteria for tenure and promotion in the Foreign Service, a manual put out by the Biden administration that included DEI as a factor in the promotability of U.S. Foreign Service employees. This manual stipulated that Foreign Service employees advance diversity, equity, accessibility, and inclusion in words and actions, and focus on hiring diverse candidates for key roles. Trump's executive order stated that Foreign Service recruitment, hiring, and promotion should not consider a person's race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. Additionally, the order said that all Foreign Service employees are prohibited from promoting a discriminatory equity ideology, while in their official capacities, the Trump administration defined this ideology as treating individuals as members of preferred or disfavored groups rather than as individuals, and it minimizes agency merit and capability in favor of immoral generalizations. Rubio and several other cabinet leaders, including Secretary of Commerce Howard Lutnick and Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins, are also directed in the order to determine if any current Foreign Service employees have purposely engaged in unconstitutional or otherwise illegal discrimination based upon race or other protected characteristics, including actions motivated by discriminatory equity ideology. If so, they are told to take appropriate action, which is not directly specified. Trump has already signed numerous DEI-related executive orders, including one to cut off funding for schools that push DEI and one to eliminate DEI preferences in federal contracting. On his first day, Trump signed an order stipulating that all federal hiring be based on merit, practical skills, and devotion to the Constitution. So that's what the Daily Wire says. Now, what is diversity, equity, and inclusion, you might add? Well, Google has the answer to that using multiple sources thanks to AI. In simple terms, diversity, equity, inclusion means creating a place where everyone feels valued and has the same opportunities, regardless of their background or differences, fostering a sense of belonging and respect for all. That is what DEI was made for, because if you paid attention in history class, the US was very racist, and DEI was made to quell that racism. So DEI is a good thing. Dump is just a racist wrinkled can of Sunkist, and he wants America to be racist again. That's essentially what he wants. So in In diversity, equity, inclusion, diversity is recognizing and valuing differences among people such as race, ethnicity, gender, age, religion, sexual orientation, disability, and socioeconomic background. Basically, it's like people from all walks of life, because people in different parts of their lives know things that other people don't. Having a diverse workplace is good, so that way more knowledge can be in the workplace. You don't have this narrow mindset in the workplace. You have a broader mindset in the workplace because you have people from different walks of life in the workplace. It's a good thing. Equity, ensuring fair and equal opportunities for everyone, addressing systemic barriers and disparities that may prevent certain groups from succeeding. Now, like I said, America, if you paid attention in history class, has been very racist. And involving equity here means that it doesn't matter what color you are, what race you are, it ensures that everyone has an equal opportunity to get a job. That's what this is, equity. Inclusion, creating an environment where everyone feels welcome, respected, and has the opportunity to participate fully and contribute their ideas and talents. This is great. This is a very important one, too. Basically means that, like, inclusion, making a positive environment in the workplace where everyone can work together. This is what DEI stands for. Diversity, people from all walks of life come together to work together for a common goal. Equity, everyone, no matter of what race, color, whatever you identify as, have an equal opportunity to get a job. Inclusion, basically promoting a positive atmosphere in a workplace. Positive workplace atmosphere. That is what DEI is for. We literally have this. There is literally a ton of, if you look in history and you'll see a lot of civil rights acts, those acts existed because there was racism in America. DEI was one way to combat that. And then Dump, in all of his retarded, stupid, low IQ-ness, decided to remove it. Because he's a racist, swinkled can of Sunkist. An Oompa Loompa that deserves to be impeached from the White House. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm very angry at Dump right now. Like, I do not like him. His actions have affected not only my way of life, but because of his stupid actions, one of my friends got laid off because of his stupid actions. And it's just so angering to know that we have a low IQ, wrinkled can of Sunkist sitting in the president's seat and screwing over this great country that we live in. We were once the strongest country in the world, now we're not, and it's because some Oompa Loompa decided to try and take advantage of the American people. Anyway, I'm getting off track, apologies for rambling. Why is DEI important? Creates a more positive and productive workplace, which people feel valued and respected. They are more likely to be engaged and productive. Promotes innovation and creativity. Diverse perspectives and experiences can lead to better problem solving and more innovative solutions. Reflects the communities we serve. Organizations that prioritize DEI are more likely to be successful in serving diverse communities. Fosters a sense of belonging. When people feel like they belong, they are more likely to stay with an organization and contribute to its success. So, DEI is all positive. There is there's barely anything wrong. If there was something wrong, I can't think of any. I think this is good. If you can think of something that makes DEI bad, let me know. But until then, I think DEI is a good ideology to have. And the fact that Donald the Dump says, don't say diversity, equity, inclusion anymore. Say discriminatory equity ideology. He's replacing diversity, equity, and inclusion in the law to be discriminatory equity ideology, which the name in itself is so stupid. Equity is equal for all. Discrimination is being racist. So discriminatory equity equal racism? That's essentially what Dump is saying. He's stupid. He should not. He is the worst possible candidate to be president. So, yeah, I feel like I'm in a bit of a ranting mood. I just want to rant a bit. So, forgive me. I feel like I need to get it out. Today's been one of those days, and I guess letting out some steam by shouting into the void is it. Hi, VS2629. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I'm ranting about politics. Just warning you. All right. I just want to let you guys know that things aren't doing good right now in the United States of America. Yeah, I am. I hate I hate Dump. I don't like him. His actions is affecting my life and the life of my friends. I just want to list off all these things. He has released over 1,500 convicted criminals to our streets. Pardon all of them, blanket pardon. What is TDS? I don't know what that is. Am I falling into a trap? I don't know. He also disabled a bunch of government agencies. He's illegally fired a bunch of employees, and the Lord knows that I can't think of everything off the top of my head. But yeah, he's done a lot of stuff. I was gonna rant, but then I lost the energy to rant. So anyway, I still think that he should be impeached. I'm exercising my First Amendment rights. I think he should be impeached for the stuff he's doing, making a lot of people suffer in this great country. Trump derangement syndrome? Probably. If I'm understanding what that means, is just I don't know. I really don't know. I'm tired. I don't know why. You know, I don't know what that is. I don't know. Is it where like you just suffering from the effects of Trump? Because if it is, then yes, I am suffering from the effects of Dump. But anyway, if you guys don't like the stuff that's going on, contact your state senators, vote in your elections, local, state, and national elections. Make petitions to fight back against these stuff that he's doing. By the way, he's just... I am a hater of Elon. Yes, I am. But, yeah. Make petitions. I sound so defeated. I'm just... It's one of those days, guys. But anyway, I guess I was gonna rant, and now I'm not gonna rant. Anyway, yeah, I think he should be impeached, but anyway, that's it for some news. Dump removing DEI from Foreign Service. Whatever. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and peace. That's it for some news. Can I land rockets? Heck no. I may be an aerospace engineer, but like, oh man, that's hard. I'm gonna need help from other people to even make that happen. All right, let's change it. Let's change pace. No, it's weaving coiffed.
Honest, I liked singing, which is why I'm a sound demon. I did not.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Sounding beautiful.
Yeah, today sounds like a low energy day for me. I was like, I'm gonna rant, and then I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna rant.
And sound like I do now. It's been years of honing the craft, you know? Which is the only. No, trust me, if I could show you some of the first things I recorded, you would laugh. And that would be okay because I laugh at them. I laugh at them because they're fucking funny. But again, anyways, my point is just there was nothing wrong with it. The vocal performance was incredible. Lauren Allred did an incredible job. But she doesn't sound like Aerith. And for Aerith, that felt really out of place.
Alright, let's get this party started. Wah! Hello everyone, I'm learning Japanese. It's one of those days. If you wanna, before we get started, please support my friend's GoFundMe, where she protects her daughter from her ex-husband. If you'd like to learn more, type this GoFundMe link into the your web browser, or go to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GeForceFilipino. When you go to my Twitch channel, go to my About section, scroll through my panels until you find the one, Taylor's GoFundMe. The one titled Taylor's GoFundMe. Click the image of the panel, and it should bring you to the GoFundMe title, help you save support legal fees. My friend Taylor is currently in a custody battle with a man who's abusive and who is absent from her life for over 2 years. She wants to keep her little girl in the safe and stable environment that she has been in and is familiar in. She has an attorney to represent her, but she has to pay that attorney so that attorney can continue representing her in this court case. So if you can support her by donating, please do. If not, spread the word. If you can't do that, well, hey, thank you so much for listening. Special shout out to our anonymous donators, Teresa Sanchez and East Wind and Shane Slice for donating to the cause. Your contributions are greatly appreciated. Okay, so now we're going to be learning some Nihonganese, and we got 10 minutes of speaking, so let's get into it. And Nihao, Oh, well, hello, in American. Is there no public prosecutor? I thought there is. What do you mean? Public prosecutor for what?
But I don't remember. But it sounds more like Aerith. Like it
1,
sounds
2, 3, 4, 5.
if that makes sense. So when I hear
I mean, there's judges.
when I've had that for years now, it's very
男の人は
believable.
オレンジを半分に切りました。
男の人はオレンジを半分に切りました。Public prosecutor for her
男の
daughter.
人はオレンジを半分に切りました。
Maybe? I don't
ウェ
know.
イトレスはライムを4等分に切
All I
り
know
ま
is
した。
that ウェイトレスはライムを4等分に切りました。
ウェイト
Taylor
レスは
has an
ライ
attorney.
ム
That's all
を
I
4
know.
等
I don't know about the
分
public
に
prosecutor
切
part.
り
I'm
ま
not
した。
I'm not a law buff,
男の子は
unfortunately.
パイを3等分に切りました。
男の子はパイを3等分に切りました。Cut the pie in thirds.
男の子
But yeah,
はパイを
unfortunately, I do not know if Taylor's daughter has a public prosecutor. I don't know anything about that. All I know is that they have an attorney.
どのくらい牛乳が欲しいですか？
どのくらい牛乳欲しいですか? How much is good?
どのくらい牛
Oh,
乳が
どの
欲しい
くらい
で
means
す
how
か？
much?
お父さんと同じくらい欲しいです。
お父さんを同じにくらいです。I don't know. Oh, お父さんと同じくらい同じです。Oh, お父さん
お
と
父さんと同じくらい欲
欲し
しい
いで
です。
す。Oh,
ピザが何切れ欲しいですか？
what did you say?
ピザが何切れ欲しいですか？
ピザが何切れですか? Oh, ピザが何切れ欲しいですか? How much is good? How much
ピ
is good
ザ
for you?
が何切れ欲しいですか？
2切れください。
二切れください. 2 pieces, please.
2切れください。
これは一切れのピザです。これは丸ごとのピザです。これは一切れのパイです。
これは丸ごとのパイです。No pie? More
こ
like
れ
o
は
pie.
丸ごとのパイ
Pog,
です。
because that means boob. Oh man. So immature.
この男の人はソファーを測っています。
この男の人とソファーを測っています。Oh,
この男の人はソフ
Wow.
ァーを測ってい
It
ます。
was wah.
この女の人はカウンターを測っています。この女の人は花を数えています。この女の子はリンゴを数えています。
女の子はリンゴを数えています。This kid is
こ
counting
の
apples.
女の子はリン
I
ゴ
still
を
think it's
数
crazy
え
that
て
she
い
lined up all the
ます。
apples on the table from the fruit basket and is just counting the apples that way. That's wild.
床を測ってください。
床を測ってください. Please measure the
床を
wall.
測ってください。
長さ5メートルで幅4メートルです。
Huh? What?
長さ5
5
メ
メートル
ートルで
です。
幅4メートルです。
長さ5メートルです。幅は3メートルです。Oh, it was Yon. It was 4
長
meters.
さ5メートルで幅4メートルです。壁を測ってください。
壁を測ってください。
壁を測ってくだ
Measure the
さい。
wall, please.
高さ3メートルで幅 4.5 メートルです。高さ3メートルで幅 4.5 メートルです。
高さ3メートルで、幅は5メートルです。4.5。
高さ3メートルで、幅4.5メートルです。
4.5? 4.5? I don't know, that's big. For some reason I was like, 45? No, that's not right. I don't know what number that is.
どのくらいですか？
私の体重はどのくらいですか？
私の体重はどのくらいですか？少なくとも30キロはありますよ。
少なくとも30キロはありますよ。
少なくとも30キロはありますよ。私の体重を測ってください。
私の体重を測ってください。
私の体重を測ってください。約35キロですね。
約35キロですね。Fat. That's what she said.
約35キロですね。
She's fat. She is 35 kilos.
チーズをください。
どのくらいいりますか？
500グラムお願いします。その魚をください。
どのくらいいりますか？どのくらいいりますか？ I said that with the wrong, like, intonation.
1キロお願いします。この建物の高さはどのくらいですか？
この建物の高さは100メートルです。
この木の高さはどのくらいですか？ How tall is the tree?
この木の高さはどのくらい
Jeez,
ですか？
I like how it's just a stock photo of them hugging the
この
tree.
木の高
Bunch
さ
of tree
は
huggers.
15メートルです。
Ooh, hugging trees. Whoa.
チケットはいくらですか？
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 少なくとも10ドルはすると思います。
少なくとも10ドルはすると思います。Probably around $10.
少なくとも10ドルはすると
That's what I'm
思い
understanding
ま
from
す。
that.
チケットはいくらでしたか？
チケットはいくらでしたか？ Oh, how much did you pay for the
チ
ticket?
ケットはいくらでしたか？
12ドルでした。
12ドルでした。$12.
12ドルでした。
How much are the tickets? About like $10. How much did you buy for the tickets? $12. Alright, so we did it. Whew, thank goodness. 24 out of 24. Good stuff, good stuff. And with that being said, I just finished learning some Tagalog. Thank you so much for watching. Oink.
It doesn't matter if you don't go on the date with Aerith. Aerith is there. If Aerith is not your Rosa, Aerith is still there, you know? And I think that's beautiful.
Hello friends, I am learning Tagalog right now. Before we get started, please consider supporting my friend's GoFundMe, where she protects her daughter from her ex-husband. Now if you'd like to learn more or simply help out by donating, type this GoFundMe link into your web browser, go to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GeForceFilipino. When you go to my Twitch channel, go to my panels and scroll through them until you find the one titled Taylor's GoFundMe. Click the image in the panel and it should redirect you to her GoFundMe titled Help Keep Her Safe, Support Legal Fees. My friend Taylor is currently in a custody battle with a man who's abusive and who was absent from her life for over 2 years. She wants to keep her little girl in the safe and stable environment that she has been in and is familiar in. She has an attorney to represent her, but she needs to continue paying that attorney so the attorney can continue representing her in this case. So if you can donate, please do. If not, please spread the word. If you can't do that, well, hey, thank you so much for listening. Special shout out to our anonymous donators, Teresa Sanchez, Anise Wynn, and Shay and Soisa for donating to the cause. Your contributions are greatly appreciated. Alright. And with that, let's get right into Tagalog. We have a milestone for 10 minutes. Oh dear lord, it's a milestone. I am not prepared for a milestone. I I'm not prepared for a milestone. I'm going to stumble over this milestone 10,000 times before I get anything right.
Hair that's up in a ponytail.
And it's loading. It is indeed loading.
Quite a ponytail, but still technically like a high ponytail that's made into a twist. Everything just lines up incredibly well with Aerith. You know?
She looks so unsure.
It was hinted that she was like playing like
Oh, I forgot how to answer.
Mawalang galang na po. Anong oras na?
it's very clear from the story context clues that they didn't have to use Jessie. Like it's a nice throwback.
Once. I don't know. Alas once. Ah, okay. Alas once na. I was like, how do I say it?
Alas 11
I literally
na.
forgot how to answer that. I was like, huh?
Pwede po ba ninyong ulitin?
Alas once na.
Alas 11 na.
Salamat po.
Walang anuman. Shoot. Walang anuman. There we go. I'm probably
Walang
not saying it
anuman.
correctly. Oh, shoot.
Are married. Yes, I know. So their conversation FFVII.
Ano
They have as a married couple.
sombrero mo? Ah, sombrero po ba ninyo ito? Okay.
Sombrero po ba ninyo ito?
I would, as
Oo, sombrero
as
po
an
ito.
American Filipino.
Either of them dead though. I'm gonna be so for real.
Salamat po. Oh, salamat,
Salamat.
bro.
We're talking OG.
I'm an
Wala
American
pong
Filipino that
anuman.
doesn't speak Tagalog. If I was in the Philippines, I'd be cooked.
Anything. I love the OG game. However, it's also very clear to me that
Going to the beach. I don't know.
OG
Ano ang pumunta po sa dalampasigan?
not just like
Hmm. Pumunta po ba kayo sa dalampasigan? Oh,
Pumunta po ba kayo
I'm
sa
so glad I got
dalampasigan?
a 2 to pass.
Oo.
I get it wrong
Pumunta ako
once.
sa dalampasigan.
Pumunta po ba kayo sa dalampasigan?
if you're making this, if you're gonna
Bakit
do
ka
this,
pupunta
and
sa
you
Pilipinas?
Oh, I don't know how to answer this.
I'm just gonna kill myself.
Sa eskwelahan, kolehiyo?
At least one of them somehow manages.
Pupunta. Oh,
Honestly,
mag-aaral po ako. Because I'm studying here.
Mag-aaral po ako. Teacher ako noon.
Sorry, we're still talking FF7 spoilers. I was very appreciative that they
Estudyante ako noon.
guys
Oh,
when
ano pong ituro ninyo?
the fact that
Itinuro.
Ano pong itinuro ninyo?
Itinuro. That's a word I didn't learn. What the fudge?
Nagturo ako ng matematika.
Teach mathematics.
but you can see
Ugh.
immediately go back in and
Supposed to be Filipino. I should know this. Where? What is that? What is that? Oh, it's a box of chocolates.
yeah, if they're going to change the
Gusto ka ba sa tsokolate?
what's the point?
Oh. Gusto po ba ninyo ng tsokolate?
I feel like
Okay.
Gusto
I'm
po
walking
ba
on thin
ninyo
ice,
ng
people.
tsokolate?
We're walking on thin ice.
Gusto ko ng tsokolate.
Want some chocolate? Sure, I'll take some chocolate. I don't know if you're allowed to do that.
when this game was first being made, when I'm talking about the first one of the
Oh.
things I was most excited to see in Ultra HD
Oh, do you speak Filipino?
Nagsasalita ka ba ng wikang Filipino?
burial scene where they
Oo.
her
Nagsasalita ka ba wikang Filipino? Oh, oo.
Oo. Nagsasalita ako ng wikang Filipino.
Yes, I can speak Tagalog. I can't.
Ibigay mo sa akin ang pasaporte mo.
I thought
Oh, please send me your passport.
but then when I actually
Estudyante ka ba sa kolehiyo?
oh no, it's really different.
Oo, estudyante ako.
The same. Like this they're not really
What?
in the game.
Oo, estudyante ako sa kolehiyo.
I like that.
Oh shoot, I got it right.
Oo.
I thought I got it. I was like, of course I'm just gonna say,
Estudyante ako sa
yeah, I'm a student.
Anong pag-aaralan mo?
7 years Risa, she's dead. Yeah, and I think she deserves
Aaral po siyensya. Oh,
Aralan ko po ang siyensya.
Yay!
Again, burial scene. However, I will be honest.
That's cool. I gotta see him physically stamp the passport. That's so cool. And that, oh, I just realized that's a Filipino passport.
Maligayang pagdating sa Pilipinas.
Oh, welcome to the Philippines. Oh, that's sweet.
Been leading up.
Oh, it's just a transition. Maligayang pagdating sa Pilipinas. Oh, welcome to the Philippines. That's basically what it says. Oh,
I will
my Tagalog really needs some work. Oh,
remake and rebirth as much.
ooh, I passed it. Yay. Oh my gosh, I did it.
Do not think I will
I
as much.
stumbled through the milestone, but managed to do it. And it was less than 10 minutes. What do you know? Alright, guys, well, thanks for watching. I just finished learning Tagalog.
Again, they have been leading up. There's different plot points that have been leading up to changing fate, fighting destiny. Let's get the good end this time, because let's be honest, the original ending of FF7, unless you're insane, wasn't a good ending. So if they have all this lead up just to decide, oh, actually she is going to be dead, I think there's
Alright, let's open up Genshin.
ways where I will ever like be satisfied with that, because again, the lead up. When you talk about the lead up.
Oh, I'm so excited for Verissa to become live. Unless Verissa is live, if she's live, I'm gonna be so sad. Also, I think Shenyan is gonna get a rerun. If Shenyan gets a rerun, I need to R5 her weapon. In all seriousness.
If they leave it,
Shoop.
you know. Yeah, all that teasing at the heartstrings.
Oh,
Died, and then fans were just trying to
no freaking way.
avoidable, right? And that was so new at the time to kill off one of the main.
Hello everyone, I am playing Genshin Impact. Welcome to another video of me playing Genshin Impact. Before we get started, please consider supporting my friend Taylor's GoFundMe by donating to her GoFundMe, or, well, yeah, donating to the GoFundMe, duh. If you'd like to learn more, just put this web browser put this URL into your web browser. Oh lord, I am so tired. Or you can go to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GeForceFilipino. When you go to my Twitch channel, go to my About section and scroll through my panels until you find the one titled Taylor's GoFundMe. Click the image in the panel and it should take you to it, which is titled Help Keep Her Safe, Support Legal Fees. My friend Taylor is currently in a custody battle with a man who's abusive and who was absent from her life for over 2 years. She wants to keep her little girl in the safe and stable environment that she has been in. She has an attorney to represent her, but she needs to keep paying that attorney so the attorney can continue representing her in this child custody case. So if you can donate, please do. If not, spread the word. If not, thank you so much for listening. Special shout out to our anonymous donators, Teresa Sanchez, Anise Wynn, and Cheyenne Soysa for donating to the cause. Your contributions are greatly appreciated. And with that being said, let's begin playing some Genshin. Woo. It's gonna be a bit. Genshin is loading up. Ooh. Woo 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 woo. Awooga. Awooga. Awoo woo woo wooga. Awoo woo woo wooga. Awoo woo wooga. Oh, that's right, I gotta do my dailies. Oh no, it's too big. Ah. Okay. There we go. Let's see, when is the next banner? Oh, it's in 5 days. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta do dailies. Or I can do this. Steaming hot swim. Let's see. I'll do this one. I'm feeling worn down. I really am feeling worn down. Like I said earlier in the stream, it really is one of those days. Just not 100%, not feeling it. Just feeling down. It's just one of those days. Time to testify. Oh, they were just immediately annihilated. That's really funny. Today is Wednesday. Can I grind for my week's, like, stuff? In this era of fair winds and fair rain, insert yada yada yada, yada yada, yada yada. Let's hope you'll put up a good fight.
Rise with the sun. Loaded.
Rise with the sun. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked.
Shoot on sight. Shit. Let's ride.
Get wrecked. There we go. I'm just saying, when Shenyun comes back, I am R5ing the heck out of her weapon. There we go. I don't know, I got a bit of stuff here. Okay. And... yeah, we'll do the hot swim and then we'll do the Spirit Ways daily commission quest. I still need to do my Honkai Star Rail dailies. You know, I've been catching up on the Cardfight Vanguard Divine, Season 2. It's okay. I like it, because I'm a Cardfight Vanguard fan. But I need to catch up with it, so I started listening to it while working today, so I was like, oh, okay. And it's dubbed in English, so I don't have to look at the screen, you know, to, like, read the subtitles when it's just... you know, what is it? I don't have to read the subtitles if it's in English, because I can just hear it. Because I can hear English just fine. Oh, I had to carry the Colosaurus. Uh-oh. Look how baby Colosaurus is going back in the hot springs. No! Awesome. Alright, last daily commission, and then it's on to a real adventure. Pun totally intended. Because I still need to finish that limited time event from last night / this morning. So, there is that. I don't know how long I'll stream. I don't think I'll stream for that long, to be honest. Just one of those days. And besides, I have to get ready for Japan. Because I leave for Japan, like, Saturday afternoon. So, it be what it be. Dun, 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 dun. I should... Is it Monday and Thursday that I can only get Mawika's material? Something tells me it's Monday and Thursday. If it's Wednesday, I'll be like, oh, time to grind. Add Band of Managon. Add Band of Managon. Add Band of Manapon. There we go. Beam, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh, wait, the attorney happened? The big deal 5 happened, Beam? You're doing good? I'm glad to see that. No, oh, it didn't happen. You just said that you went to the Grapevine Mills round 1 and you were just killing it at Antro Stardom, is that what you're saying? Because I can believe that. No, it's on the 29th? Oh, later this month. Okay, can I... Monday, Thursday, Sunday. Craftable amount is 12, and I'd be missing 4 philosophies of contention. No! You gotta wait till tomorrow to grind for it. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Fortunate. Alright, ley line overflow. You're over there now? Man, this ley line blossom's just all over the place. I tell you what.
Skyward!
There you is. You put that grape in the vine. Oh, that's what you're saying. Oh, that's funny. Put in that grape in the vine. I see you. I see you.
With the sun. Time to test it.
And fall with the sun.
Ready.
Oh, shoot.
Light up the blazing sun.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of material. Wait a minute. You can just, like... Wait, you can just use the ley line blossoms to just continually farm for materials. I just realized that. You don't have to... Oh, wait. No, but then another ley line blossom won't open up if you don't do that. You put the mills in the mall in the round to the one. Oh my gosh. You're making it the theme, huh? I see you. Had your ego stroked, huh? Hearing that it was a good thing, huh? Now you're applying that to everything. I don't blame you. I would too if I was your age. Why are you here? Why are you here? I'm open. I mean, you say that, but I'm like, I am. I may be open, but I apparently closed you in. Dang right. You did mess with the wrong test subject, fool. You foolish fool. Thinking you had me when you didn't. Huh. Loser. Loser. Who remembers that SpongeBob episode? Loser. Loser. You're not trying to show the location? I'm not gonna lie, Beam. I know you are, but... I know you are, but you may have accidentally did it because of your wording. Because they need only put the two words together and they'll figure it out. Lol, I was like, man, you kind of made it pretty obvious, I'm not gonna lie. At least you did it in a cryptic manner, so hopefully people don't get it. Always be careful of what you say, because who knows, you might accidentally dox someone. And that's just the unfortunate truth about everything. Okay, got you. Is that a mint? Oh, it's a Sentry's wooden whistle. Alright. Okay, so that should be all of the ley line overflows for now. Real adventure, let's go. They invoke the path to victory. An advertising commission from Genius Invocation, TCG. The client hopes to promote a new deck. $10. $10. This is Sino. Something tells me, I have an inkling, that this is Sumeru and it's Sino. Or, no, wait, no, this has to be Inazuma. Well, duh, it's Arataki Ito on the cover, with Shinobu in the back. Our next commission is from Inazuma, the land where we first met. Looking back, if it wasn't for you and the Nation of Eternity, I'd never have fallen down the filmmaking rabbit hole. Thinking about it brings back so many memories. Apologies for going off topic. The client wishes us to advertise a new Genius of Vacation TCG deck by focusing on the joyful atmosphere when a handful of friends get together. Creating such an atmosphere shouldn't pose a problem for you. Anyway, just like before, if you have any other ideas, feel free to let me know. Alright. Open with Arataki Ito handling out an allowance to the members of the Arataki gang, followed by a scene where they discuss how to spend it. Have you forgotten what your allowance is for? Oh, shush, Arataki. It's for... no... Open... What? The boss? What is this? Genius Invocation. A champion walks the road to victory. Remind me, which of us are the oh no! Oh no! Tri-flavored skewers, anyone? I'm gonna do that. Thanks, boss. What are these shots? What are these shots? Here, your allowance. Okay, I did that. Whoa, I can buy my favorite novel. I'm gonna do that. Thanks, boss. Try flavored skewers, anyone? Come and see B and to the M, playing I Dance and I Rush. Her that big to that 5 with my step, where there were a wild step and grape to the vine. Well, that was certainly cryptic. I didn't understand that. Anyway, aka Beam. Okay, I didn't understand that. I only got hints and divots from that chat, Beam. What? Oh gosh. Oh lord, I don't know. How would you start this? Here, your allowance. Well, I can buy my favorite novel. I want to say that this one was flavored skewers, anyone? What is that? After listening to their thoughts. Oh, okay. Maybe I should save it up. How would they do this? They get the allowance. Well, I can try flavored skewers, anyone? I feel like these could be in any position. Alright. After listening to their thoughts, Arataki Ito appears somewhat displeased, but the rest of the gang does not notice happily working out how to use the allowance. At this time, Ito's displeasure boils over, leaving everyone else feeling puzzled. Okay, but boss? Oh wait, hold on. Which one? I'll do that one. Oh, there's 3 of them. Did you for... What? It's for spending on a brand new... Oh wait, no, I know this one. Did you forget? Feeling puzzled? Focus on Artai expressing his disapproval about how they plan to spend their allowance. Oh, okay. He's only 12 shots. So he gets angry? No. Have you forgotten what this allowance is for? I'm gonna do that. Thanks, boss? What? Remind me, which of us is a champion again? Oh, that's funny. Promo for the tourney? Oh, cool. Oh no, I hit the wrong one. Wait. Anyway, I don't know what is this one? The boss? Leaving everyone else feeling puzzled. This is it. No, it's not. The one that's feeling puzzled, which one is that one? It's this one. What is this one? Have you forgotten what this is for? It's for spending... Okay, you know what? I need to put this here. Have you forgotten? It's for... Jeez, a champion walks. Which one of it? 12? Wait, what? Have you forgotten what your allowance is for? Oh, shoot. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. It's for spending. I don't know. 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, okay. What, have you forgot what your allowance is for? It's for spending on a brand new Genius Invocation deck. Genius Invocation, a champion walks the road to victory. Remind me, which of us is a champion again? Oh. Okay. People in chat know what you were saying or understand it. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, yeah, it's like, I'm gonna do that, boss. Oh, I see. Tri-flavored. Oh, I can buy my favorite novel. Tri-flavored skewers, anyone? I'm gonna do that. Thanks, boss! And then it does this. Okay, none of these have been pushed twice, right? Oh, I see what this one is possibly. It's... Huh? Maybe I should save it up? Okay, let's start editing. I don't think this is perfect. Or if people that understands it here. Ah, gotcha. Here, your allowance.
I could buy my favorite novel. Tri-flavored skewers, anyone? I'm gonna do that. Thanks, boss.
It's for... Oh no! I messed it up!
Boss?
Oh no, I messed it up.
Maybe I should save it up.
Have you forgotten what your allowance is for? It's for spending on a brand new Genius Invocation deck. Oh no, I screwed it up! Shinobu's over there, and then it ends with... Remind me, which of us is the champion again? NPC talk it is. I could have had it. I don't know, is that right? Rave review. Just what I'd expect from my dear friend. Exactly how I wanted it to be shot. I'll be counting on you to film the next Beetle Brawl advert too. I'm gonna edit it again. I mean, I got a rave review, and that's what matters, but I want to do it again. That left a sour taste in my mouth. Because this one was supposed to be this one. Let's do that again. Apparently Genshin Impact is going to be a card game.
Oh, I could buy my favorite novel.
I'm going to lose my money because of this.
Skewers, anyone?
I hate the fact that Ito just doesn't have his voice anymore, and that makes me super sad.
Boss? Maybe I should save it up.
Have you forgotten what your allowance is for? It's for spending on a brand new Genius Invocation deck. Genius Invocation, a champion walks the road to victory. Remind me, which of us is champion again? Yay! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I am talking about. One, two. Focus on your future. A public service announcement commissioned from the academia. The client hopes to warn new students to be careful when choosing their future academic focus. It's not an attempt to get more students enrolled. Sure. Sure. I saw Faruzan on there, so I was like, The next commission is, how should I put it? It's a public service announcement. Definitely not an advertisement for new students. The purpose is to warn students to be careful when choosing an academic focus. Keep that in mind and try not to get distracted by a certain lead actor. Naturally, you can explore other creative directions as long as you manage to leave a lasting impression on the students who watch it. As another actor said to me, sometimes to cut is to create. Okay, there's only 11. Alright. Open with a scene where Faruzan is collecting her thoughts by her desk, which is followed by a messenger arriving with letters from students, and Faruzan eagerly receiving the letters. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that one. She's collecting her thoughts here, and it's just 1 through 3? Okay. Followed by a messenger. Letter from the students. Receiving the letters. Ah, it's sweet. earnest letter writer. Oh, they've enrolled. That's probably it. Let me see. But it's good to have focus. So they finally hey folks, don't place your yolks in the same punnet. Oh my god, it's side notes in it. Oh my lord. And Faruzan is the main character. Wow. The first two letters that Faruzan receives politely decline her membership proposals, feeling dejected by the repeated mention of the word focus in the letters. She then opens a reply from Kole. Oh, Kole. Kole coming in for the save again. Thank you for your invitation, Madam Faruzan. I've given this a lot of thought. In the end, I think I'm going to focus on Kishwarawar. Kishwarawar. She opens it. Oh, I see. So this one, and then 4 to 7. Oh. Seems like everyone's focused on themselves these days. Oh, no, she loses it. Okay, it's the one where she clenches her fist like the Arthur meme. Then she reads one. Okay, Faruzan's initial irritation gradually turns into acceptance as she reflects that it's a good thing for young people to have a focus on their own. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Seems like okay, so it's this one. This one. This one. This one, and then we end with Sino. Hooray! Shark... Miku? No, it's not. It's Faruzan. Wait, never mind. Shark Boy and Lava Girl CGI of the movie is bad. Hey, listen. Listen, this game came out in 2019, 2020. Cut the game some slack, Beam. What do you mean? Hopefully I did it right. Focus on your future. Oh, she doesn't have a voice.
Madam Faruzan, letters from the students.
Oh, they finally decided to enroll? Let me see. Thank you for your invitation, Madam Faruzan.
Your invitation, Madam Faruzan.
Oh.
I've given this a lot of thought, and in the end, I think I'm gonna focus on Kasharawar.
Sorry, Madam Faruzan. While I'm very interested in mechanisms and ancient texts, I'm stretched thin as it is. I need to focus on
Oh,
my other
yeah, well,
classes.
yeah, that movie's old, that's why. I'm sorry, Madam Farzan, but I want to study with Master for a little bit longer. Letter writer from Gandharvaville. Seems like everyone's focused on themselves these days. But it's good to have focus. To have a focus. Focus, huh. Hey folks,
Hey,
don't
folks, don't place all your yolks in the same punnet. Broaden your horizons today and find a new locus for your focus.
Sorry, no, thank you so much for saving that. There's been an increase in the number of students coming to see me. Were the academia telling the truth? Is this really an advert to attract students, or is it all down to the editing? I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. Boundless Adventure, Unbound Joy. A recruitment commission from the tabletop troupe. The client hopes to recreate an exciting professional tabletop adventure to attract more people to join their club. Oh, you mean Clorand? Oh shoot, it's Clorand, the queen. It's time for our final commission. This one's simple, a recruitment advert for the tabletop troupe. The client wants us to attract more hobbyists to their club by showcasing an exciting and well-run tabletop adventure. For an editorial expert such as yourself, a commission like this should be child's play. You know the drill by now. As long as you complete the basic requirements, you're free to work your creative magic. That said, the cast seem a bit overqualified for a hobby club recruitment ad. A champion duelist, the president of Spina de Rosula, a world-famous magical duo, and even Lady Farina herself. I must admit, I was quite nervous after I found out who we'd be working with. You don't think this tabletop troupe is a cover for some sort of secret society, do you? Maybe there's a deeper meaning behind it all. Okay, 1 through 6? The scene revolves around members of the tabletop troupe taking part in an activity together, guided by their game master, Cloran. They encounter a merchant, a stern shield crab blocking their path, and a cryo-regis vine guarding some treasure. In that order, Navia, who is playing an adventurer, will attempt to use persuasion in each encounter. Why is she doing that? This is just like D&D. Of course. Is she the bard? Is she the freaking bard? Is that why? People that understand D&D will get the reference here. Gosh dang it. Okay, so that's 1 through 6. After Farina questions the idea that persuasion can be used on plants, Navia responds by showing that she now has the speak with plants ability. She then goes to roll a 20, successfully claiming the treasure. So not only does she persuade, she just gets a nat 20 and gets the treasure. What the fudge is this? Oh my gosh, that's so dumb. One after another, Lenny and Lynette recite slogans for the tabletop troupe. I like how the final commission is just Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, that's so funny. Get together with your friends. Adventure awaits. Join tabletop troupe today. You feel kind of nervous people are getting hurt. And I put that grape into the vine was got news about that in TBD5. I don't think they did. What makes you think they got hurt from you posting about that, though? Wait. Surely you can't use persuasion on plants. Oh no, it's... Following a tip from the stern shield crab. Oh no. What is this one? Nope. That's so stupid. Wait. Surely you can't use persuasion on plants. Yeah, I can. I got speak with plants down. Look at that. A natural 20. Scurry. You are one of those players, Navia. Ugh, I love you, but I hate you. Dance Rush? Their thought were, look, I love trains. We do them at every event I run. But the fact is that we have eyes on the event. Someone got hurt just recently doing a train hopping between cabs. And if there is negative sentiment around something happening and we don't respect it, KBH has to deal with yet another issue, not just for TBD5, but for 6, 7, 8 down the line. Someone getting hurt is the quickest way for our silly shuffle game to be removed from the lineup, and potentially R1 period if it gets. Oh, wait. Yeah, I know about those run events. Someone got injured? Like, how badly? Are they okay? Okay, alright, so the last 5 were easy, so I have 6 to deal with. Alright. Nope, that's not it. Let's see, how do you start us off? No, I already did that. Can I use persuasion on her? Of course she would do that. She's one of those people. Merchant. Okay, so it's the merchant. Meet the merchant. Can I use persuasion on her? So there's that one. Okay. Then a stern shield crab. You convince her to show you the way. Stern shield crab. Hold on. So... What? Oh, I need to switch this in 9. Can I use persuasion on it? And fine. Oh my gosh. It's the fact that I can, like, connect the two because I understand the logic of Dungeons and Dragons. That's so silly. Oh, I mean, I'm one of those people when I play a campaign, I'm just like, can I use persuasion on it? I once persuaded an owlbearer to do my bidding once. They're good. This was a few days ago that happened. Was they were jumping between 2 of them, the player. Yeah. But as long as they're okay, yeah. I don't think that would create negative sentiment, really. In fact, I feel like it'd just be a warning, just be more careful. So that's what I think anyway. Let's play. Will there be voice acting, please? Boundless Adventure, Unbound Joy. Oh, your search for legendary treasures led you to a nervous merchant. She seems guarded. Questioning her could be tough. Oh, so Chlorine doesn't have a voice. That makes me very sad. Can I use persuasion? Navia doesn't have a voice. You convince her to show you the way, but suddenly a vicious stern-shield crab appears to block your path. Can I use persuasion on it? Following a tip from the stern-shield crab, you at long last find the treasure, but standing guard above it is a cold and unforgiving Cryo Regisvine. You're kidding me. You think crush into... Can I use persuasion on it?
Wait. Surely you can't use persuasion on plants.
I'm so glad Farina has a voice. Yeah, I can. I got Speak with Plants now, and look at that, a natural 20. It's so stupid. Fine, the Cryo Regisvine sheepishly burrows back into the ground. The treasure is all yours. That's so stupid.
Get together with your friends. Adventure awaits.
Join Tabletop Troop today. Lenny doesn't have a voice? Bro. Come on. Not bad. Both the narrative and execution were beyond fault. Even I struggled to find anything to criticize. Oh, two of them. So two players crash into each other. Oh. They must have bodied each other hard, huh? There's an afterword! Hooray! And that's crazy. Yeah, you do meet Xavier at Inazuma. That's crazy. Time-tested friendship. Switch with pad? Yeah, I know. I've only done those like twice, because I never understood that until I did it, and I'm like, oh, cool. Oh, no, it's over here. It's at the coffee shop I used to go to for dailies before Natlin existed. Hello, my gallant adventurer friend. Call me the great editor, good sir. I'm glad you didn't find the filming boring. Some self-reflection would have been in order otherwise, for spending our precious time together in something dull. I mean, we don't get many chances to meet. Tracking down a world walker like yourself is no less challenging than pulling stars out of the sky. Sometimes, like now, I could bump into you in a cafe, but other times, I can ask everyone about your whereabouts and still come up empty-handed. And the good news is that I'm sure to hear a new thrilling tale of your travels every time we meet, so our encounters are never boring. But the bad, well, we can never know if any given meeting might be our last. Come on, I'm not that incorrigible, am I? Alright, whatever you say. Any more grousing and I'll turn into one of those empty nesters you see in public service announcements. I'm almost done working with these commercials. After this, it's nose to the grindstone. I'll start working on my next film. Let's keep chasing our dreams even as we go our separate ways, eh? I will. But still, let's have a meal somewhere together. Would you have the time? If you'd prefer not to dine in Fontaine, that's fine too. Good Hunter, One Man Restaurant, Lambad's Tavern, and the like. And if you want to go picnicking or big game hunting, I'll find a way to keep up somehow. Anyway, please keep in touch. GTG because you need that tournament sleep and school sleep? Yeah, you do. Alright, well hey Bean, thank you so much for joining the stream. Have good sleeps. Have wonderful sleeps, buddy. That was really sweet. It's nice to see Xavier again. Oh, me too. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Bean. I could be doing trounce domains. I could, but I really don't feel like doing them. I really don't feel like doing them. I want to focus on quests. What's this? Fontaine Research. Whoa! Okay, well, I just have these. Okay. Fontaine, let's do this one. Oh, I remember this one! Okay, we'll do this, because I want to do the quests. That's the big thing. I've said this many times, Miss Crony. Rebuilding the Fontaine Research Institute is our only goal right now. You've said the same thing 3 times now. Huh. I know all too well that when you guys start repeating things like robots, there's definitely something big that you're trying to hide. Think what you like. As for the numerous issues you mentioned earlier, I suggest you go talk to Mr. Raimondo. What, is he going to tell me all the things the Fontaine Research Institute is hiding? No, but his ways of beating around the bush might be more sincere. Anyway, Miss Crony, I have my own business to attend to. The one next in line has been waiting for quite a while now. Hello, how can I help you? Are you Mr. Knacker? Yes, I am. You introduce yourself to Knacker and describe the final review situation. Upon mentioning Desnos, you remember what he last told you. Before formally arriving at the Fontaine Research Institute for the final review, Mr. Desnos has first tasked me with being your guard and ensuring your safety. I see. Thank you for replying, Mr. Godfrey. Then I suppose I must also thank Mr. Desnos' injured leg. The wilds around here do pose many dangers, and having an adventurer capable of passing the preliminary qualification review by my side would be a lot safer. Can't act like I didn't hear that. What dangers are there exactly, if I may ask? According to the investigations, lots of archaeum flew out of the Institute when it exploded. Will the uncontrolled archaeum radiate energy? Will it contaminate the surrounding environment? Whoa, wouldn't this entire area be contaminated then? I suddenly feel somewhat short of breath. That's just your imagination at work. After leaving its catalytic environment, archaeum immediately returns to an inert state. It won't radiate or contaminate anything. It is apparent that Miss Cronin's way of phrasing her concerns brought you unnecessary misunderstandings. Mr. Godfrey, may I take another look at your documents? If you really wish to escort me, then we'll have to take something of a detour. I'm going to a few nearby places to review the technological assets of the Institute and nab some documents along the way. Who's this lady next to you? Some reporter, that's all. Indeed, that is what I am. It's a great honor to meet you, Mr. Godfrey. I've heard your name from my colleagues many times before. I'm Crony, a journalist for the political affairs section of the Steenberg. If you have time, could we arrange a time to have a chat? And of course, Miss Paimon is also welcome to join. I'm very interested in your adventures. Let me see. How does next Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday sound to you guys? Even this Saturday could work. We could go for a cup of coffee. Oh, how about right now? You guys stay here and chat, and I'll go about my work duties. That won't do. I've already reserved today's entire interview schedule for you. Sorry, Mr. Godfrey Paimon. We'll have to chat another time. That's okay. We've got work to do today anyway. We need to escort Mr. Knacker first. I must stress again that I'm just an ordinary researcher now, and I have no further information to give you. Plus, we've also got tedious and meaningless work ahead of us. Even if you go ahead and interview me, you won't get any useful information from it. That won't be a problem, Mr. Knacker. All work has its own unique value, and it's our job to uncover it. Don't worry about me. Suit yourself, then. Let's get going, Godfrey. According to the schedule, there's a document we need to get at the Institute's executive office. Hopefully, Conjet wasn't called up for some other work. Okay. As much as I want to, use resin, I want more than anything to, tackle my quests first. This is it here. Hang on a second while I go find Miss Conjat. Whoa, what's this place? A building floating in the air? Paimon gets it. This must be one of those magical I only want the second floor, just cut the first floor out buildings that you hear about in stories. The Fontaine Research Institute science is the finest in the world. It really is. What you're seeing now is the central laboratory of the Fontaine Research Institute. Or should I say, that was once the central laboratory. Mr. Edwin Eastinghouse was once within, trying to develop a field generator using archaeum. Initial estimates indicated that the device could lift an entire block of buildings. My guess is that the experiment didn't turn out so well. Of course, had Mr. Edwin not left 2/3 of the Fontaine Research Institute in ashes, he would have been a shoo-in for the post of the next director. And today, the heavy responsibilities that belong to the post of director, including a lifelong stipend and private dwelling, must be borne by the likes of Choi Seal and Raimondo. Paimon wonders just what kind of people Raimondo and Choi Seal are. According to the evaluations of my peers, they are the type who can speak to you for an entire day without saying anything. I want to put that to the test. So, it is exceedingly accurate to say that Mr. Choi Seal's talents are irreplaceable. Look, Godfrey, the location of your final review is the former location of the Alain Guillotin Research Institute, and now the current residence of the Institute. Before the incident, weekly lectures were held there regarding critical projects. Of course, the old administrative functions are all still in effect and can handle the final review. What's that plaza for? There are even seats around it. Is it an amphitheater of some kind? I have heard colleagues stationed at the Institute speak of this place. That is the sacred ground to Fontanians, the place where Fanta was born. What? Refreshing Fanta, a font of refreshment. That is the Fontaine Research Institute's academic assembly hall and is dedicated to the purpose of displaying the fruits of our research, such as the combat-capable artifice dancers, the gramophone, and turbine-powered glider, among others. Previous analyses of Institute assets show that, of the items I mentioned previously, Fontaine may be the only scientific achievement that remains legally profitable. I couldn't help but notice your wording contained a few baseless accusations. I'm glad you noticed. In that case, would you mind giving me your opinion of the ongoing criminal activity of selling off research materials from within the Institute? It is absolutely vile, and those involved in the matter ought to be arrested in accordance with the law. Huh. Well then, out of those with access to the Institute's technical assets and the capacity to commit such a crime, who do you believe it was exactly? Who it was exactly? Could it be possible that it was a criminal? Godfrey, let's keep moving. I need to go to a file storage room first and retrieve a survey anchor, which we can use to monitor the strength of the energy flows. It's not far. Let's go. Hey, Conjat. Announcement concerning personnel changes. Announcement regarding the memorial service for Monsieur Boutour. The Institute will hold a memorial service for Monsieur Boutour tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. in the Academic Assembly Hall to honor his research contributions to the Institute and the people of the Court of Fontaine. May he rest in peace. Anyone not associated with the Institute who wishes to attend the service should first register with the funerary office. Notice regarding sanctions for personnel conducting unapproved research. In summary, Patrice traveled to Liyue without permission and conducted experiments without the Institute's approval. He is also suspected of tampering with and falsifying experimental results. He retains his position on probation pending investigation. All experimental data and papers from the project will be temporarily archived in the care of Monsieur Anatole, pending subsequent review and empirical verification. Notice of Edwin Eastinghouse's dismissal. In accordance with the Fontaine Research Institute's personnel regulations, Edwin Eastinghouse has been absent from work without permission for a long period without having submitted any application, and is thereby dismissed from his post of senior technician effective today, with further investigation pending. Notice of Catrout's dismissal. In accordance with the laws of the Court of Fontaine and the Fontaine Research Institute's personnel regulations, Catrout has been dismissed from his position as a researcher of the Institute effective immediately. The Institute retains the right to pursue further legal action in accordance with the relevant laws. Oh, interesting. Okay. Do I just... Oh, I'll go here, because that's closer. I think it is. I don't know. Woo! Materials office. It's crazy that there's still people here, even though this place has been literally destroyed. Okay, I can't go through here, so it really was through the ladder right here. Okay. Woo! Mr. Knacker, you finally come. We came across a little hiccup on the way. Never mind that. Have you retrieved the survey anchor yet? I was just about to bring that up with you. I don't know if it was due to the explosion, but the supporting tools that were kept here are all damaged. You should know, if you don't use the proper tools to retrieve the anchors, you will be subject to being struck by high-intensity Archeum energy flows. Oh, intense energy flow from the Archeum. Got it. Huh? What I just said was just... I didn't... Relax, sweetie. You were merely speaking the truth. It's not like you offended anyone. What Miss Chalmette said was indeed the truth. I hope that I can say the same for what you shall write. Whenever the truth is placed right before me, I never pretend that it's not there. That would be a mistake. Is that so? Well, it takes only the slightest bit of effort to fixate on something, but it always takes more brain power to avert your gaze from it. It's clear they're not having an argument with each other, but why does Paimon still feel like the vibe is even scarier than if they were? Hurry and think of something almighty, Paimon. Huh? Why Paimon? How about we just get down to business? You're right, Miss Chalmette. Let's go examine the anchor. Sakura, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh, you discovered a new trading card game place today? That's cool. Okay then. That said, the area where it's located is still blocked. I'll go ahead and open those ports and unblock it. Those ports and unblock it. There were ports? Godfred, as I recall, you were an adventurer who came for the recruitment, yes? Well, when assisting our institute in its work, you'll sometimes be required to carry out certain precise operations. I'd like to see your practical capabilities first. Could you please go and help Miss Chalmette operate the energy transfer terminal to clear the area where the survey anchor is of... obstructions. So I guess I could. Paimon thinks she's heard of this story somewhere before. It's something like, your test began the moment you set foot in this area. You could say that. If you pass the final review, then we'll do a detailed competency assessment for you. After all, everybody excels at different things, and the work they can take on also differs, and so their compensation will differ as well? How very blunt of you, but you're not wrong. Oh, then we've got to show them our worth, Godfred. Just treat this as an early assessment. Miss Chalmette is over there. She'll explain to you how to operate the terminal. Please follow her instructions and unblock the area as soon as you can. I'll be watching you from the side. Oh, you need some advice for tomorrow? What's up? What's up, Sakura? What's going on tomorrow? Hello, Mr. Necker has already told me that you're here to learn how to operate the energy transfer terminal. Is that right? I have written the operating instructions down for you. Feel free to take a look at them. A device that resembles a research terminal. You can access the transfer terminal's viewfinder to collect and transfer energy from different storage devices. If there's another transfer terminal within your viewfinder, you can switch to that other transfer terminal's view by aiming a crosshairs at said terminal and pressing it. All collected energy will be transferred to said new terminal. Other than transferring energy, a transfer terminal can also convert cipher letters within its view into text. Good luck with your assessment. I mean, I can't. Oh, wait, hold on. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, I did it. Excellent work. The lock has been opened. Your abilities to work with grasp the mechanics and execute are both outstanding, and your value far exceeds the vast majority of those who participate in experiments. I will truthfully report your performance as such. So what's next? Whoa, Miss Crony, what's gotten into you? I suddenly feel like I'm gonna throw up. Ugh. Miss Crony, please drink this medicine. Exposed survey anchors radiate with archeum energy traces, and the place we are in now has also been affected somewhat. However, this energy level won't leave permanent adverse effects on the body. Just take this medicine and you'll be fine. Oh, you're planning to tell people at the common board. Oh! You can just be like, hey, but you can start off by saying, hey, how are you guys doing? What's been going on? And then afterwards you can say like, so, I heard that there's a new law that could be affecting our card game. And it's Senate Bill 20 in the state of Texas. You can say that. That would be how I do it. Blech! Tastes terrible, forget it. I guess this is also a kind of first-hand experience. Godfred, these 2 bottles are for the 2 of you. Please drink them quickly. I'm feeling fine. Let Paimon drink it. But Paimon isn't feeling any discomfort either. Plus, the medicine doesn't taste so good, right? Paimon would rather not take it. Really? That's really quite interesting, and is completely at odds with the results of the applications of Archeum Risk Report 3rd edition. We all should have been affected by the same amount of Archeum energy. We're constantly journeying over mountains and seas. We're way stronger than the people you've got working here. Correction, you can now assume that all of the Fontaine Research Institute staff are now working out in the open beneath the sun and stars. Your report might consider mentioning the difficult work conditions we are enduring, Miss Crony. I've been wronged without having been notified in advance. The Steambird won't just let this go. Putting this all aside, you clearly have an extremely strong innate tolerance of the energy flow, Godfred, so you are certainly the best candidate to assist the Institute without question. Please approach the storage room and report any dizziness, nausea, itchiness, or any other discomfort you feel during the process. Hold on there. Are you using Godfred as a guinea pig without fulfilling your obligation to inform him of the risks first? It is clearly stated in Institute Abbreviation, Externally Contracted Employee Agreement Appendix C41, which he signed. Prior to being officially employed, the applicant shall be subject to a harmless Archeum energy flow tolerance test, and the Institute has the right to determine the contract based upon the results of said test. I hate reading text. You chose not to exercise your right to read the text, but each document was clearly marked. Please sign your name after carefully reading the document and making sure there are no mistakes. However, seeing as you seem completely unaffected by the energy flow, I believe you may be just the person we're looking for. $10, they're not gonna like it. But the point of telling them this is to make them aware, so they'll be prepared for something that comes up. How do I say it again? So you can start off by saying, "Hi, how are you doing? I hope how's everything been?" Like, start off by like a regular greeting, and then afterwards you can then go into saying, "So guys, I heard that there's this new bill that's being passed. I thought I'd let you guys know because it could affect our community." And then go and talk about Senate Bill 20. So that's how you can do it, Sakura. In any case, let's get down to business. Take 3 steps toward the storage room, then hold still for 30 seconds. You follow Knacker's series of complicated instructions, and yes. Hopefully that helps you, Sakura. You can also clip that part of the stream, so you can watch it later and be like, "Oh, so this is what Godfred said." We've gone this far, but Paimon still doesn't feel anything. Do you feel any discomfort? I'm feeling the same as always. That's a relief then. Paimon was worrying about how she'd carry you out of here if you were to suddenly pass out. Although, we've come all this way and we can't see Knacker or the others anymore, and it doesn't seem like we can hear them either. What do we do next? Paimon knows. Maybe they'll chuck some sort of box in here and communicate with us through that. That would be quite handy. We'll find out soon enough. Paimon can't wait to see what kind of cool gadgets they might use to communicate with us. Now you'll give it a whirl? Yeah, well, good luck, and I hope it comes out successfully. Godfred, can you hear me? Oh, so they rely on the technology of shouting really loud. I can hear you. You guys feel any discomfort? Everything's good. Yeah, you're welcome. That's great. Please continue on to the survey anchor. You should be able to see it now. Once you retrieve it, it will temporarily fall into a dormant state and stop radiating energy, and then we'll be able to come in. Be careful. If you feel uncomfortable, then we'll get out of here. Retrieve. You actually managed to retrieve the survey anchor without any instruments? Like it was nothing. It's amazing. The last time we needed at least 3 of us acting together to retrieve an anchor. I'm almost certain that you're exactly the talent we've been looking for. With your help, all of our work is going to go much more smoothly. Alright, I'll keep it for now. Let's leave this place and report back to the Institute post-haste. Hang on, where's Miss Crony? Paimon doesn't see her anywhere. She was feeling nauseous, so she stayed up there to rest. But don't worry, she's already taken her medicine. She just needs a little time. Huh? Miss Crony, what are you doing? Here, a bunch of mecha monsters suddenly showed up outside. They're on my heels, about to storm in. Well, thank you for that. Look out, Godfred, over there!
Hunt them down. Into the shadows.
I got the power of Natlin on my side, punk. Nice. Phew! Luckily Godfred was here. These were probably the clockwork mecha that the Institute used before to monitor energy flow, as they're equipped with Arcane energy flow monitoring devices. Although they're now out of control, they still automatically converged here upon detecting the energy flow from Arceum. Mr. Knacker, should the Fontaine Research Institute be held accountable for these out-of-control mecha in the wilds? I don't object to that at all. They should be held accountable. Oh? If you truly have a way to have those buried in the ground, rise up and speak again. Also, I sincerely suggest that you stay here and rest, Miss Crony. Mr. Choiseul and Raimondo are at the Institute's new site, and they aren't going anywhere. Once you're feeling better, then you can go in and interview them. Yeah, you felt so sick that you could barely even stand. Don't push yourself too hard. Your health is essential. No, I can't. Interviewing Choiseul is the final step, not the beginning. That's why I'm following Mr. Knacker around. I want to experience everything firsthand and get tangible evidence. I have to question Choiseul with evidence in hand. That way, he won't be able to beat around the bush like last time. And lo and behold, I've now personally experienced this so-called harmless Arceum energy flow, no? Once I get to the Fontaine Research Institute, I'm definitely going to uncover all of the hidden truths. I truly admire your professionalism, Miss Crony, but are you sure you'll be able to make it the rest of the way there? Don't worry, I'll be right behind you guys. I'm a reporter, after all. You're not Charlotte, though. There was a chest. Where's the chest? Boop.
A stroke of good luck. Yeah, skyward.
Oh, Marianne Memorial Park. Any assets that can be recovered in this park? Oh, I see it. Oh, it's like glowing things. Oh, I see it. Over here, too. Okay. The materials are gonna just detritus now. Leave them. Oh!
Skyward! Scatter!
There we go. There we go. I just had to break it. Alright, there seems to really not be anything of value here. It's time to move on. A researcher who once worked together with Edwin Eastinghouse is now kicking storage drums around in a jump key. Meanwhile, the Fontaine Research Institute still complains about being short-handed. Huh. The way these researchers go about things is truly unfathomable. Everybody's worth is reflected in different ways, and kicking storage drums is my way of doing so these days. But I've heard that prior to Edwin's big screw-up, you had quite some sway in the Institute. Some might even say that you were second only to Edwin himself. Huh? You were that powerful? That no longer means anything. Now I'm merely someone who was fortunate to survive this project, and one of the culprits who turned the Central Laboratory into what it is today. And this is the only information I can offer you, Miss Crony. Well, I believe that was plenty. Let me write that down. Huh? Where am I? Pen and notebook? My whole bag disappeared. Put it right next to a strange-looking mecha just now. Where did they go? You mean the one behind you? Huh? Help! Oh wait. Whoop.
Burn it down! Load it. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Bombs away! Water tank!
Wrath from the skies!
Nah. Yo! Oh, we need to go to the Institute, which is over here. Raimondo, nothing could go wrong here, right? Everything is running according to the set orbit. Choice Soul, round and round it goes without any errors. Error-free everything might be, but I'm just worried about getting dizzy. Mr. Choice Soul, Mr. My Raimondo. Ah, Knacker, it's great to see you. Have you taken care of those survey anchors? I trust that you've done as you always have, complete your task to perfection. I have. Allow me to give you two a brief report. With Godfrey's assistance, the anchor was successfully retrieved without any equipment. That's unbelievable! You were able to retrieve one without the use of any instruments? Goodness, thank heavens! The entire Institute right now only has 3 complete sets of such equipment, and I was honestly worried as to how we might retrieve the anchors as soon as possible. I didn't really do anything special. Yeah, it felt just like any other commission that we've done. No, for you to have retrieved an anchor at all is special enough as is. Is there any critical data in the anchor, Mr. Choiseul? Of course not. Some insignificant data, Miss Crony. I agree with you. After all, there's no way for insignificant data to radiate with harmful arcane energy flows, is there? The energy flow? I mean, of course it's necessary and must exist as a technological means of preserving the... What I'd really like to know is why the Fontaine Research Institute would place these survey anchors to monitor the arcane energy flow after the explosion. Certainly, obviously, these survey anchors are used for monitoring. This is Crony talks so fast, like a Dendro slime on fire. Allow me to be more specific. How exactly is the Fontaine Research Institute planning to deal with this explosion? Yes, I was just about to answer that question. This was an excellent question to ask, as many people are concerned about it. Miss Crony, I am so delighted that you've come to visit again. I must stress on behalf of Mr. Choice Soul that the Institute has never changed its solution to the explosion. Once we have recovered all of the retrievable research assets at the old site, we will demolish the old central laboratory and do our best to restore the area's natural environment to its original state. By the central laboratory, you mean that building floating in the air? How are you going to demolish a building like that? Shoot it down with a cannon? Of course we shan't be using such crude and simple solutions. This demolition will utilize our newly researched experimental field generator. This device can deactivate the gravity-altering field that surrounds the Institute's ruins and land them on the ground safely. But wasn't this device also within said ruins? And wasn't it also a work of Edwin Eastinghouse that used Archeum as its energy source? So based on what you're saying, the Fontaine Research Institute is still unwilling to give up this harmless Archeum project, yes? I think they're not giving it up so easily. You've been keeping up with what she's saying? Nope, I just repeated her last sentence. Hey, have you been doing this to pretend that you understand what's going on? Ugh, anyways, the Fontaine Research Institute is still trying to do dangerous stuff in dangerous ways, right? A great summary, Miss Paimon. If we're discussing uncontrolled risks, well, even walking on a road may be dangerous. Also, you should note that the energy source we're using is the completely new and stable tri-state Archeum. How does that differ from normal Archeum? Does the new word in front of it mean anything? This, to me, seems like a purely rhetorical maneuver. I'm sure Miss Choice Soul would be happy to have an in-depth conversation with you about grammar, but I've left Mr. Knacker hanging for too long, and really, that's just impolite. Mr. Knacker, I trust that you've done everything that I've asked? With Godfred's help, everything couldn't have gone any better. Is this an adventurer who came for the recruitment? Knacker recounts to Ramondo everything that happened, emphasizing the amazing talent you displayed when retrieving the survey anchor. He also briefly touches on Crony's ironclad professionalism, as well as the severe vomiting reaction she had. From the joking look on Knacker's face, there seems to be no ill intent in his jest about the committed reporter. Or so you assume. That is rare, extremely rare. I'm delighted that you're applying for work at the Institute, Godfred. After hundreds of years of bad luck, we're finally catching a break. I'm confident that you'll be of great help to us. Here are the documents I signed. Leave them over there. Don't worry about them. Huh? Aren't you going to take a look at them? We spent ages on them, and Mr. Desnos also took them very seriously. These documents definitely have their uses. They certainly help us weed idiots out, at least. As for you, however, I believe that your good qualities go far beyond what they can summarize, so let's leave them alone for now. So, are you saying we passed the review? Without a doubt, yes. I will personally prepare the contract and notice that you'll need to sign for follow-up work. Until then, Mr. Knacker? Yes? While Miss Crony appears to be having a discussion about energy safety with Mr. Choi Sol, how about you take offer to retrieve the last 2 survey anchors? The energy flow control operations are nearing completion. All that's left is to compile the data. Oh well, at least it's under control. Are you guys heading somewhere else? I'll come along too. This reporter lady sure has pretty good ears. Go to the insert dormitories. Boink. Oh, over here? Oh! Whoa! Oh, there's a... Oh. I need to switch characters for that challenge. I don't have a bow user readily available. Is this where researchers spent their downtime? Is this even humane? Has the Fontaine Research Institute ever considered making renovating this place a priority? There should be a survey anchor here. Just like Miss Crony implied, this place needs renovation and the power supply here is very limited. Or perhaps I should say, there's a complete shortage. While I'm answering Miss Crony's questions, I'll leave the job of recovering the survey anchor to you, Godfred. Ooh! Oh, there's OSHA. Can I pick you? Yes! I shall pick you. Then I shall activate you. Yay! Pick up. Yay! I don't know where to put this. Where would I put this? I'll put that there. What is this? Researcher's notes. I want to take a nap, but I've got to go to a project meeting later, so I can't sleep. No falling asleep. How I wish our research project leader would stop barging in during lunch to talk about work. You could cut the air with a knife. The free coffee at the Institute is getting worse. It tastes like sawdust soaked in water. I might as well drink Fanta. Alas, I do not know when I can be transferred to another group. I really don't want to continue research on this smart lie detector of Professor Moso's anymore. Without resources inherited from him, we're like chefs working at a crafting bench. This just isn't working out. I've heard that the Institute has commissioned some adventurers to search for his base. If you ask me, they could just restart the project then, right? It's not like numbers are going to help us catch up with him if we've got to force the research through while having no material to work with. Interesting, interesting. Investigate. Ew. Okay. Activate. Because something tells me I need that. Oh. Oh. Can I... I see. Here. Took it. I got power. Ah! I can't reach it. Man! Yeah. Go down. There we go. Then I put it here. Oh, what? Oh, there's a precious chest? Oh, why, thank you.
Perhaps one should invent some form
No.
of silent mechanism.
There we go. Give me this. Retrieve. And then... Oh. I would need to transfer over there? Oh, wait, where am I? Oh, to get out? Oh, okay. I would go over there. Oh. I have no idea. Oh, wait. Okay, so I do this one? Because it was also at the other side, huh? Am I not able to take energy from you? Is there no more energy? Okay. Place it there, and then I'm gonna go here. Oh, I can investigate. Let me see. Well, I guess I just can't. Okay, never mind then. I don't know. Whatever. Clockwork applications. What literally matters is I just explore and, like, finish this quest to me. Puzzles aren't, like, a big deal for me right now. Oh no! There's the Clockwork Mecha!
Rise with the sun. Time to testify. Ready. Stray clouds converge. Skyward.
Okay. Oh, I see. Go down here. There should be a survey anchor here too. I'll open the door and leave the recovery to you, Godfrey. Hello. I see that you exist. I will now unalive you. Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I need energy. There we go. Now I need that OSHA block. Or, wait, where? Oh, there it is. Woo! What? Oh. There we go. Did I activate it? Did I do a thing? Did I activate it? Oh, wait, hold on. Go down. Like, can I pick that up? Is there another terminal? No. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought I could... No. Ah. What do I do then? Oh, okay, so that's how you do it. You press A. Oh. Okay, I see, I see. I didn't know you could do that. I guess I didn't understand. Okay, so I need to do U. Okay, it takes a while. Take U. Okay. Go here. Input U there. Oh, so this energy is Arceum, huh? Nice. Hi, guys. Yep. Ow, ow, rude! 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 I literally tell you rude!
Hunt them down.
Yeah? Oh, you're there! Okay, I was like, where'd you go? Okay.
First to find gets to stake their claim. Seems fair.
Okay. Then return? Okay, we need to return over there. Alright. Mr. Raimondo, the survey anchors have all been retrieved. Looks like we've really got the right person for the job this time. Put them over here. Someone will come and handle them. Now, let us get down to business. Come over here, please, Godfred. There are some documents you'll need to sign. They're so thick. Why are there so many documents? Because no matter how one looks at it, escorting a researcher into the ruins of the Fontaine Research Institute and then landing said ruins shall be no small matter. And since it is such an important matter, it is only natural for us to explain every detail to the one carrying out the work. Who am I escorting? Why, that'd be Mr. Knacker, of course. Across the entire Institute, there's no one better suited than him to deal with the central laboratory of ruins. I request that I accompany Mr. Knacker. What? I think... This is a terrific proposal. Choiseul, did you forget that we mentioned when we came up with the plan? We must keep the public informed about the rebuilding of the Institute with the utmost transparency. That's right. The new Fontaine Research Institute has nothing to hide. Edwin made some mistakes, but we're past that now. Please go report on it. Go to the ruins of the Institute and see the mistakes Edwin Eastinghouse made. Looking back again, the Institute now is just what we've been working toward, the cause we stand for. But allow me to emphasize once again that... And here we go again. Paimon's about to fall asleep. I truly admire how much you guys have to say. Not to mention how every sentence seems to magically make people fall asleep. Paimon's already feeling sleepy from just half a sentence. No, it's important business, so please come this way. Under Raimondo's guidance, you sign many complicated documents. Thanks to your prior experience, you finish signing them before you know it this time. Alright, that should be all of them. Thank you, Godfred. You are now an externally contracted assistant researcher for the Fontaine Research Institute. What about Paimon? Does Paimon get any title? You're my important assistant, Paimon. Assistant. Ugh, that just doesn't sound cool. Don't worry, assistants play an absolutely critical role within the Institute. But let us get back to business, shall we? Things right now in the Institute are rather complicated. The matters you'll be dealing with are also urgent, so I won't keep you for much longer. While you're on the way, Mr. Knacker will inform you of some things to note, as well as what you will actually need to do. The rest is up to you now. A lot rests on your shoulders, Mr. Knacker. Well then, please follow me, Godfred. We must get to the ruins. Sure thing. Don't forget me. Yes, and you. How could I possibly forget you? Okay, lower. Where are we going? There we are. Okay. I'm so glad I explored this area before I, got back into Genshin. Because if you guys remember, in the early days, back when I came back into the stream in, 2023, I was really focused on just activating all the teleport waypoints I could. Come on, Godfred. Miss Crony, this way. So, you mean we're going to delve into this patch of water? That's right. With the help of this allogravity condensed water, we can ascend the ruins of the Institute safely and efficiently. If you don't wish to do it that way, you may also go to the opposite bank and glide in from the highest mountain using a wind glider. Forget it, I'm not that good at using a wind glider, and I'm not really used to heights either. Very well, now I'll go over a few things to keep in mind when it comes to allogravity condensed water. NACO details considerations when making use of said allogravity condensed water. So in a nutshell, it's the same as when swimming or diving. I feel like this is more flying or diving. I suppose you could call it anti-gravity diving if you had to. Is everybody ready? Miss Crony, you can still back out now if you'd like, and simply wait here for us to return. Reporters never back down. I'll be right behind you guys. I'll try to anyway. Alright then, if you insist, let's get going now. I'm literally just here. Huh? Oh, cool, I made it. Oh, I have to face this thing, that's right. What's this large plate? That's the experimental field generator that Mr. Edwin developed. Huh? Didn't it already blow up? It looks perfectly fine now. The thing that exploded wasn't this machine, but the Archeum core that powers its core driver, the Archeum kinetic core. This thing, will it suddenly start moving by itself? Relax, this big guy can't move now that it's lost its power supply. I beg to differ. But didn't Raimondo say that we needed to use it to make the ruins descend? If it can't move, only a part of it will be activated. The Tri-State Archeum can only support its operation at half speed, but that should be enough to relieve the abnormal gravity state the central laboratory ruins are in. Paimon doesn't understand that at all. What do you need us to do? Please, follow me. The place where we will need to work is in the back. Miss Crony, please stay here. Some areas in the back contain Institute secrets, and you're not allowed to have any exposure to them. I can see that back of yours from here. What secrets could be hidden inside? I have no idea either. That's why you're definitely not allowed inside. What nonsense! Anyway, please wait here. If you take photos randomly, you might capture something related to Institute secrets. For example, the formula for the sugar-free berry-flavored Fanta. This new Fanta product is quite important to the Institute. If you leak any information of it to the outside world, you'll need to undergo a 1-month confidential investigation and must report to the Maison Gestion at the Palais Memoria 3 times every day and be questioned. Of course, you'll need to stop your journalistic work. Don't worry. Even if I get taken away by the Palais Memoria for questioning, it will only be because I've uncovered the secret you're hiding. I won't let myself be forced to stop working for a reason as absurd as leaking some Fanta formula. I admire your work ethic. I hope everything goes well with your photo taking. Godfrey, let's go. There's still work for us to do. Wow. I remember when that thing is active. I guess it's just not active right now. Oh, over here. Man. Fine.
Rise with the sun. Ready. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight. Wrath from the skies.
Oof. Sometimes I really don't get why the Institute had a design to support clockwork mecha to look like humans. Just from the perspective of supporting research, hands and feet are far worse than tracking in multifunctional clockwork mecha apertures. What's this rock? Oh, this is the Archeum that supplies energy to the experimental field generator. What restrains it is the energy supply device created by Mr. Edwin. See this here? This circuit connects to the generator. Of all the inner Archeum we found, this one was the best in terms of purity and stability, and then boom, it went. That came down to Mr. Edwin. I trust that this wasn't the cause, or at least it shouldn't take all the blame. Whoa! It's not going to blow up again, is it? When that happens, I'm going to need you to take us to the skies, Paimon. Paimon doesn't have the super strength, but if it really does blow up, then Paimon could give it a shot. Don't worry. Now that Mr. Edwin's not around, we're completely safe. Alright, I'm about to use Raimondo's catalyst to transform this Archeum into Tri-State Archeum and activate that big fellow outside. Then these runes should be able to safely land on the ground. Godfred, could you please help me take some photos in the area? I need to use them as evidence for my work record. Didn't you just say taking photos wasn't allowed? It's fine. These will be used for reference in the Institute and won't be distributed. Unless you secretly keep a few for yourself, which I trust you won't do. Oh, right, and when you're taking photos, please look for Miss Crony while doing so. I've got no idea where she's run off to, or where she's hiding. I really don't want to start the generator only to suddenly find a lady tossed into midair. Oh, that's sweet of you. Take photo, of course. Here we go. Oh. Whatever. Take the photo. Find Crony. Konnichiwa. Oh shoot, wait, this way. That's a cliff. That's a cliff face. Can't climb over it. Heyo. You haven't moved anywhere. How suspicious. What's suspicious? Show me too. Oh, Godfred, you gave me a fright. How were you able to walk around without making any noise? We were just too focused. Speaking of it, you followed us all the way here. Have you managed to find anything? Not really. Since Mr. Necker said all that, I don't really want to get in trouble. In the end, all I could take pictures of were these dilapidated houses, broken rocks, and a motionless machine. I bet I would be able to take photos of a big scoop if I could fly in the air just like you can, Paimon. Why be a reporter if you can fly? I was born to do this. It's the reason I exist. I, too, am very sure of that, Miss Crony. What? You're also able to walk without making any noise? Is this a new technology the Institute's developed? Unfortunately, we don't teach walking courses. I've already completed all the preparations. In any case, Godfred, please take Miss Crony back to the Institute. Once the experimental field generator is activated, it will rapidly change the gravity in the surrounding area. I've been through professional training and I know what to do in this situation. For your safety, it would be best if you stay away from here. And how are you going to get it down? You don't need to worry about me. Mr. Edwin taught me how to use the generator personally. No one in the Institute can control this big guy as freely as I can. Not even Raimondo. Guess we'll have to leave it to a professional then. Be careful. Go now. We'll meet again on the surface. Suspicious. Suspicious. Godfred, you're back. How's the work coming along? Everything's going swimmingly. There are still some finishing touches that ought to be left to a professional, so Mr. Nacker is still up there. I feel like I haven't really contributed that much. Don't say that. You're our safety rope. Without you, dear Godfred, how could we have dared to let Mr. Nacker go up there by himself? It could be said that the trip was a brilliant success. There were other benefits as well. Miss Crony's managed to photograph some thought-provoking images that she would like to ask me about, and a few of those pictures should prove even more interesting for Mr. Nacker. Let's not talk about that for now. Come, let us take a photo together. Monsieur Choiseul will also need to present you with a certificate and an honorary title. Honorary title? Ooh! What about Paimon? Paimon will also get a promotion from assistant, right? Seeing as you're Godfred's companion, then I guess you could join in on the photo. As for the title, so there's no honorary title for Paimon then. Honorary title must remain limited in quantity and stay relatively rare. Otherwise, how would we get sponsors and support through awarding them? Oh, alright then. Then allow me to award Paimon the honorary title of Best Companion. Hey, just what kind of nonsense titles are those? We've already been best buddies. Paimon doesn't need a title for that. You better make Godfred's really awesome. Of course, this honorary title is of the highest standing. Besides, haven't you also been promoted to assistant to the honorary senior researcher? Come on, let's get the photo taken. An assistant's still an assistant, no matter how many words you put after it. Alright, let's take the photo. This is an occasion to remember. Monsieur Choiseul, you're... Ooh, looks like he's having a nice conversation with Miss Crony. Hence, this operation is a stepping stone to rebuilding the Institute. We can do it, and it is our duty to do so. It has always been. As for the former site of the Institute, we will keep it preserved forever and rebuild it as the Fontaine Research Institute Safety Education Center. I think I've just about had enough. I'm certain that everybody has benefited from your speech, Monsieur Choiseul, but now's the time to take a photo together with Godfred, wouldn't you say? Yes, of course. We must take a photo and mark this occasion with our dear honorary senior researcher of the Fontaine Research Institute. Please give us a second, Miss Cronin. This shouldn't take long. Oh, don't worry. It's not like the things you said just now weren't all cliches anyway. Weren't you guys going to take a photo together? I just so happen to have a camera with me. Please go and stand in position. I traveled a long way to get here, so please at least make it worth the trip, okay? Fine. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh! Was that an explosion just now? What else could it have been? I don't believe that was an explosion. All things considered, it was probably a controllable... That was an explosion! Paimon was nearly blown away just now. If not, what else could it have been? Mr. Choiseul, could you please explain this to us? Was this something that you had anticipated? I must say you asked a very good question, a very excellent one, as many people are wondering the same thing. The color of these bodies of water, could it be that the condenser components are already in? Wait, Knacker hasn't come down yet! You're right, he hasn't returned yet. Let's not delay Godfrey, we need to go now. Wait, I want to go too! The truth behind this explosion! Please do not act rashly, Miss Reporter. If you dip one of your toes into that water, you'll be saying goodbye to this world within a minute. Don't scare me! Would you? Please, just stay here. Godfrey, according to your previous experience, the energy flow that remains in these bodies of water shouldn't affect you too much. Please get to the ruins as quickly as you can. I'll find my own way up, and I'll meet you there. Your own way? I have my ways. After the explosion, I was among one of the first up there to conduct disaster investigation and evaluation. Things at the time were much more complicated than they are now. Anyway, enough talk. Let's get moving. Hopefully Mr. Knacker won't meet the same fate that Edwin did. Eh?
Light it up! Into the shadows. Hunt them down. Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Seize the skies! Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Yeah! Skyward! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward!
Where? Oh, here. It looks like the Archeum overloaded, and that the cooling mechanism is also damaged. Knacker, what have you done here exactly? This was my fault. I didn't think that Knacker would still be unsatisfied despite all the benefits I gave him. Huh? Benefits? Wait a second. Why are you looking at me like that? Did he say anything to you? You tell Ramondo of your encounters with Knacker, and his attitudes toward various matters. Sweet talk. Did he tell you guys then that it was people like him, Edwin's successors, who are reaping the benefits of this mess by stealing all kinds of information and selling it for a fortune? You guys are telling completely different stories. Paimon doesn't know who to believe anymore. If only he were here, then we could find out the truth. Paimon doesn't see him at all, though. If he's not here, where could he have gone? Maybe he successfully escaped. I don't think he was killed at the very least. I'll explain why later. For now, though, we must stabilize this Archeum as quickly as we can. The suppression system shut down, and the ore is presently in an excited state. That is what caused the explosion. What caused the explosion? But this big rock doesn't look blown up at all. I don't understand. Alright, I agree that this is indeed quite difficult to understand. I'll explain it in simpler terms for you. I guess I have no choice now. The experimental field generator that Edwin created is extremely powerful and can manipulate gravity. This I believe you know already. After the explosion, all the Archeum in the Institute shattered into fragments. Among these fragments, many of them could have turned into an excited state and triggered an explosion at any time. With the use of gravity fields, they were all restrained and gathered beneath our feet. That explosion just before was a small one caused by a small part of Archeum in the ruins that was affected by energy flow. I guess you could call it a minor rehearsal of a third-grade explosion. Huh? Then this ruin is a super huge, ready-to-explode piece of Archeum? So you guys did all of this? Not because you wanted to retrieve assets, but because you were scared this place would explode again? That's just one of the objectives of this operation, but right now our priority is to retrieve the condensing components that fell into the water and restart the suppression device. There is also Archeum inside those components, and the intense energy flow has likely caused unpredictable changes to the water bodies. Forgive me, but I'm really not capable of retrieving them and installing them back on the inhibitor. Only you are capable of doing this, Godfrey. Please, for the Court of Fontaine, and since it's urgent, I'll just get the job done first. But once this is all over, you'd better explain everything clearly. If all goes well, I will tell you everything I know. 4 of them? You're kidding me. I mean, I've been through these bodies of water. Wait, hold on. There one. We're in 20. 47. Whoo! Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. No! There's a bubble. Enter! Oh, that's how you enter them. Transform allogravity condensed water body, a dangerous liquid that has been modified somehow by the energy flowing from the condensation components. If you remain within such a liquid for too long, you will accumulate turbulent energy flow. If you hit the accumulation limit, all your characters will drown. Oh, wait. You know what's funny? Oh, shoot. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Oh. What? Eh. Eh. Oh, so there's literally an invisible barrier. Also, there is an achievement for drowning in Fontaine. Oh no! There's actually an achievement for drowning in Fontaine. I didn't get it? Aw, lame. That's why I did that, because I was like, oh, there's an achievement for that, right? Shoot. How am I supposed to get it? Oh, there's a mysterious Sealy. Okay, that makes sense though, but like, how am I supposed to get in there? Oh, wait. Oh shoot, no, that's weird. Okay, hold up. Oh, these bubbles show me the way. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh! Guess I can take you. Hold on. Whoop. Can I go up? Whoop. Nice. Can I go here? Whoop. Am I trapped? Oh. Okay, it's like, oh, it's a passageway. Oh, I see. Oh, that's interesting. Very convoluted, but I get it. Whoa. Oh. Let's go in. To retrieve. Oh, and the water body is back to normal. Oh. Okay, so there is that. Okay, I need to go back over here. So I have to do that for all of these? Oof. It's asking a bit too much if you ask me. Hello. Okay. Interesting. Where are we going? Here? Okay, here? Whoa. Oh, wait. Oh, my bad. Hold up. Okay. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Bubbles. Bubbles. Enter. And we dive right in. We dive right in. Oh, I see you. Retrieve. Oh, just simply holding it just fixes everything. Okay. We have 2 more. Go there. We'll go to the one that is this way. Are you gonna activate? Okay, you're not gonna activate right now. Cool, because I know you're a boss. That generator is a boss, and I know that. Whoa! Okay. Whoop. Oh, that way? Why, thank you. Eh. I popped it. Oh, I was like, where is it? Whoop. Ooh, battle? Oh. Okay, what happens next? Oh. Well, that's not what I intended. Well, okay, fine. Alright, I will say that this specific component to be retrieved is a bit weird. The bubbles are all over the place. Wow! Then there's the bubble. So you're telling me... supposed to go here. Woo! Okay.
Rise with the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Time to testify.
There we go. Pop you. Yeah? Whoa! Huh? Where are you? Oh!
Burn it down.
Oh shoot, don't fall.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Yay! Okay, go this way. Oh my gosh, this is such a convoluted way to just get into that square. Huh? Oh, I went from down under. I was the thunder from down under. Where are you? Where are you? Hey, wait. Where are you? Look for the objective in the area. Where is it? Where are you? Oh my gosh! Get it! Oh! I was like, where is it? How was I supposed to know where it was? Okay, and then I have to make a trek over there.
Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter!
There you are. I wonder where, like, the dude is. Where is he? He's not at the generator. He's not at the Archean thing. I don't know where the heck he would be. Ah! And I fall. Shoot! Oh. Man, that's annoying. Oh wait, hold on. I can change my party right now. Amber. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh. I guess I need an archer.
Told you I'd win.
I know. What? You'd think that explosion would do something. Oh shoot. Alright, I think that's good. Let me switch my party. Thank you. Oh. Oh, wow. This is... Okay, this is quite the, staircase. Very elaborate, I'll give it that much. Whoa. Oh, enter. Okay, I see it. Whoa. Are we going in from the top? Where are we going? I guess we're not. Oh, okay. Okay. From the side. Boop. Okay, where could it be? I gotta hurry up. Oh, there you are. Come here, you. Oh. Everything's returned to normal. Raimondo! Raimondo! Explain yourself, Raimondo!
Skyward! Scatter!
Oh, shoot.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
My bad. Hold up.
Yeah!
Where are you? That Mr. Knacker really knows how to create trouble for others, just like that boss of his, Edwin Eastinghouse. What are you doing here? We really can't catch a break here. Not only did the explosion break off the condensing components of the device, but it also destroyed the self-sustaining system of the inhibitor. I'm about to remove the two backup Nemosia cores in the experimental field generator and use them to supply energy to the inhibitor. Luckily, this big fella can't move, otherwise we wouldn't even have time to run. It's just not moving right now, you mean? I think you did. I forget where you're volunteering at, though, Sakura. Hey, knock on wood, don't say things like that. What if it actually starts moving? Don't worry, its main source of energy is that big chunk of Arceum behind it. Although the Arceum has transformed into an activated state, the explosion damaged all of the energy supply lines, so it's lost all of its energy supply. Huh? The Arceum kinetic core shouldn't have been right here. Where did... hold on, you said that the Nemosia cores were a backup energy source. And isn't the activation condition for backup energy sources the complete loss of energy? Oh. Uh-oh. It's a boss fight, guys. Prototype G001 experimental field generator. Don't worry, I got this. This is literally like that one boss in Natlan, like the one mech, the ancient mech.
Wipe out! Go!
Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! Ready.
Oh, the strength of gravity here is increasing, the height of jumps is increased. Oh! Oh, that's why!
Time to testify.
Dallas Arboretum? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Loaded.
Can I...
Stray cloud converge.
I guess I can't put it on low power save. Oh!
Skyward. Yeah.
Oh, this just controls gravity. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Scatter. Skyward.
It's so cool, though.
Scatter.
Dang! This thing is active.
Skyward.
The distance of the moon?
Pyroclastic surge.
There we go. We did it. It stopped. I knew you could do it. Quick, grab those two cores. Let's go hook up the power. Just like before, you go connect that energy source, and I'll adjust the device. Finally, it's stabilized. The Arceum has transformed into an inert state. We in the Fontaine Research Institute are safe for now, but it seems there are ever more secrets. As for the things you'd like to know, I will be happy to answer, but not right now. What I can tell you now, based on my hypothesis, is that Mr. Knacker stole the Arceum kinetic core and triggered this small explosion, but before explaining in too much detail, we should return to the Institute and place the proper notation and partitions into this interlude. Or at the very least, we need to stop Miss Journalist from getting more deeply involved. The Arceum kinetic core is connected to too many other matters, and we must handle it in complete confidentiality. So I would like you to cooperate with my work. Cooperate with your work? You're not saying to play along with your lies, are you? The scarier something is, the more you should share it with others. Then we can all work together to deal with it faster. I have my doubts about that, you two. Every matter has its own way of being dealt with, and in this instance we must first call for silence. But I promised that I would never have you steer from your moral standards or demand that you... have the same standard of behavior as we do. All I ask is for you to remain quiet. You need not do anything else. You might be wondering why I would have you remain silent while telling you the truth. I'll just come out and say it now. Your coming here is the only good fortune that our institute has had in nearly 100 years. No matter what happens or what the cost is, we must maintain good relations with you. I'm sure Mr. Choiseul feels the same way. It's telling you the truth also at cost as far as you're concerned? Yeah, you're only just telling us the truth now, which you should have done ages ago. Just what sort of cost is that? Dear Sir, Paimon, telling the truth honestly is in truth the greatest price one can pay. Let's go back. I ask sincerely for your understanding and to provide all necessary cooperation. Knacker went AWOL. Knacker went AWOL. Oh no! Miss Crony, everything we do is in the best interest of the people of the Court of Fontaine. So what you're saying is that the Fontaine Research Institute predicted the explosion just now? Are you kidding? Do you think I'm a gestionnaire? You can't hoodwink me that easily. I think Monsieur Choiseul has expressed himself clearly enough. The situation is still under control. The status quo of the Court of Fontaine will not be adversely affected. Now, allow me to make a statement explaining the events that really occurred. That's enough, mister. I don't believe you for a second. Godfrey, you should have seen everything, right? I'm begging you, tell me the truth. Let's cooperate with Raimondo for now. No need to bother Godfrey anymore, Miss Crony. Allow me to explain the truth. Don't even think of trying to get away with it, Mr. Raimondo. I saw the Arcane with my own eyes. This explosion must have been caused by it. Did you not repeatedly emphasize before that all the Arcane had been properly processed and disposed of? Just what are you hiding? I haven't hidden anything. This explosion was always a controllable hazard removal directional blast. Controllable hazard... Wait, hazard removal... What? Mind you all, don't bite your tongues on that. It basically means to use small controlled blasts to quickly remove Arceum fragments, with the goal of activating the experimental field generator as quickly as possible. But couldn't have imagined that Mr. Knacker would steal the Arceum kinetic core needed to start the experimental field generator. Not only that, but he intentionally activated a large chunk of Arceum, using it to draw our attention while he made his escape. So, is that the ploy you came up with just now? To dump all the blame onto a researcher who could be dead right now, for all you know? I think what you really want to hide is that you are completely incapable of dealing with the Arceum. The Arceum is still a major threat to the Court of Fontaine. Ridiculous! A person's life isn't something you can throw away to help spread your own lies. I have already told you the truth, Miss Crony. Please listen to a final word of advice. It takes only the slightest bit of effort to fixate on something, but it always takes more brain power to avert your gaze from it. Enough. I won't listen to another word you say, nor will I dwell on this. Your words, deeds, and all the facts concealed by the Institute will be reported on in the next issue of the Steambird. Good day, gentlemen. Miss Crony strides away from the Fontaine Research Institute. Thank goodness that's finally over with. Oh, and thank you too, Godfrey. I just did what I should. Ah, such humility. In this day and age, those who do what they should are already outstanding. You didn't make assumptions about whether something is good or bad based on your subjective thoughts. Instead, you think carefully about what you do and say for the sake of the greater good. Truly an excellent person. But is this really okay? Paimon still thinks that we should tell everyone the truth. There's no need to bear such a heavy burden, dear Godfrey. You only cooperated after listening to my repeated entreaties. I am a senior technician of the Fontaine Research Institute, and the responsibility for this matter falls squarely on me and me alone. But Miss Crony said she has already obtained the truth she wants for herself. I wish her well. But as for us, we still have much to be concerned about. For example, the whereabouts of Mr. Knacker in the Arcane Kinetic Core. But shouldn't we first give you a few awards as well, Monsieur Choiseul? Right. Let's take another group photo together. The one we took before had an unseemly explosion in the background. But this new photo must be decent enough to be worthy of your status as our honorary senior researcher. Choiseul and Raimondo stand in the same position as before, and an institute researcher takes a photo for everyone. Perfect, look at us. Decent bunch of decent people. The ostentatious award ceremony has finally ended. Paimon hopes we won't ever have to attend such a pompous ceremony ever again. This certificate and trophy are for you. I'll post a copy on the Institute bulletin board later. I hope our researchers will follow your example. On this path, we must strive to take the lead, overcome all obstacles, and put in 120% of our... I actually have more questions for you. Of course, I know what you want to ask. Even though your questions are all, extremely complicated, I'm willing to answer them. In any case, I believe we'll have more opportunities to work together in the future, honorary senior researcher. Oh! Is there something I can help you with? Why do you think that Macker is still alive? Considering the interests of the Institute and my personal point of view, I do in fact hope that both he and the Archaeum Kinetic Core were obliterated in that explosion. That would mean that the last traces of Edwin Eastinghouse's influence here would be gone for good. But like I said earlier, that explosion was actually a small-scale Archaeum fragment resonance. Moreover, most of the Archaeum fragments in the explosion radius were all ore waste that have been fully depleted of energy. Logically speaking, even if a large Archaeum chunk had gone out of control, causing the ore waste to resonate, such a violent explosion should not have occurred. The only possibility is that someone specifically collected Archaeum that has not been depleted from other areas and piled them here. They then overloaded that large Archaeum chunk on purpose to create an Archaeum resonance so as to trigger an explosion to cover up certain traces that would have existed otherwise. Knacker has always conducted research with Edwin and has a good understanding of the nature of Archaeum. It wouldn't take him much effort to do something like this. Still, that's just my preliminary conjecture. As for what happens next, we'll need to wait for the Research Institute to conduct a more detailed investigation. But why did he steal this core? This Archaeum Kinetic Core is the most cutting-edge technology created by the Fontaine Research Institute to date. It wouldn't be a bad idea to sell it or use it in the development of another project. But considering his level of academic expertise, I would rather he sell this Archaeum Kinetic Core for a good price. If this isn't our honorary senior researcher, welcome! Can I help you with anything, or have you come to help me with something instead? About the Institute's current state. Everything is good. It's better than ever. Now that the egomaniac Edwin is gone, the gang of thieves under him no longer exists either. More importantly, the Institute has a chance to be reborn. We can take off the shackles and burdens of the past to focus wholeheartedly on building our foundation once again. That is, to work hard for the well-being of all the people of the Court of Fontaine. I'm currently gathering some people and preparing a code of conduct for our organization. It will include principles in the use of funds, research asset management methods, and ethical standards that should be observed in scientific research and work. All research-related behavior at our institute will have relevant rules and provisions. What a wonderful future. It's simply the best. Do you and Raimondo run things together? No, to be precise, we deal with affairs related to different areas. Raimondo is responsible for getting scientific work and research back on track, and I'm responsible for everything apart from that. For example, I'm responsible for arranging funds related to manpower, quarterly budget allocations, reaccommodating visitors, and getting rid of those journalists together with Raimondo. But our main goal remains the same, to rebuild the Fontaine Research Institute and work hard for the well-being of all the people in the Court of Fontaine. See you. You go and do what you need to do. The Institute will always welcome you. About the Archaeum Kinetic Core. Before we discuss this further, I believe Knacker and Miss Crony must have mentioned something to you already. They must have told you that my research projects and those of Edwin Eastinghouse had some overlap, but this is not entirely accurate. In fact, this Archaeum Kinetic Core is the fruit of my joint research with him. In theory, if we constantly inject this kinetic core with enough energy, it can easily allow the experimental field generator to run at full power. After creating this core, we both realized a problem. We could barely find any way to keep injecting it with enough energy to keep it at maximum power. Edwin and I tried powering it with a mixture of Nemosia and Archaeum energy, whereby connecting large numbers of Archaeum ores in series to create a superpowered group, but neither worked. That was the situation until we found that giant Archaeum. Although it was always in an inert state, Edwin and I were certain that this ore had unprecedented purity. We believed that with the right treatment, this ore could definitely output the large amount of energy we needed. But then Edwin and I had a disagreement. I offered a more conservative proposal, but he wanted to solve the problem rather more quickly. You should know everything else that happened after that. About Edwin. He was a genius in the field of scientific research. It's no exaggeration to say that his talent was only second to our first director, Alain Guillotin. At the same time, he was an inhuman monster. Nothing mattered to him other than his scientific research. Edwin was willing to do anything or pay any price to advance his research. He once told me that research results were the only remuneration he needed. He said, "I don't need any remuneration. To me, research itself is the best reward." However, even though Edwin was a pure researcher, the people under him were all experts. In furthering their own interests, that is. Some secretly sold research assets, some plagiarized research results, and some used his name to scam others. They ruined the Fontaine Research Institute's reputation, little by little. Like I said before, as long as his research could advance, Edwin wouldn't do anything about this. In this way, they used Edwin's name to take all the Institute's resources for themselves. The Institute could only continue to conduct detailed reviews in the personnel and funding of Edwin's project team. Mr. Choisel led many of these review operations personally. However, in the mouths of such people, these actions were construed as bureaucratic arrogance and distrust of researchers. More and more conflicts took place between us, and no one knew how to resolve them. But now, those conflicts no longer exist. About the current situation. Your question is not a technical one, but rather an administrative one. I think you should ask Mr. Choi Sol about this instead. Why do you think Knacker stole the core? Do you still remember me flipping through the pictures Miss Crony took in the ruins? There's one of Knacker working in front of the suppression device. It's quite blurry, but I'm quite certain that his actions are definitely not part of any operational procedure. You've been doing Motsuki greetings and prepping the Easter celebration, which isn't much but gets me out of bed. Oh, that's really good! It's nice to do something productive, you know, to get, like, something, nice little thing to do, to kill time, you know? That's really cool. That doesn't really mean anything, though. Maybe a thief came flying across from the nearby mountain and stole the core? That's most definitely possible. The energy flow of the Arceum here is the best anti-theft measure there is. No ordinary person can withstand it. Besides, the timing of the experimental field generator's activation is simply too perfect. It cannot be a mere coincidence. Oh, okay. Good night, Sakura. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate you. I have a preliminary conjecture. Knacker, or should I say, the one who stole the core likely removed the Arceum kinetic core early on, activating the backup energy source. However, Nemosia cores are relatively inefficient energy sources, and they have to keep up a continuous output of energy to reach the activation threshold of this contraption here. Hence, this person intentionally activated that large Arceum chunk, creating a modest but rather noticeable explosion. This way, when the Institute sent someone to investigate, they would be certain to fix the Arceum inhibitor first, and by the time they realized that they'd have to go to the experimental field generator to retrieve the backup energy supply, the generator would have already finished charging. From a technical perspective, such a modus operandi is highly probable, and those within the Institute capable of doing this would only be Edwin, Mr. Knacker, and myself. I doubt Edwin had the opportunity to do anything to that effect, which leaves two remaining suspects, myself and Mr. Knacker. Maybe this was all you're doing then. Yeah, you said that Knacker lied, but you've also been lying all along. Maybe this was all just part of your plan, and you tricked us into escorting you here so you could grab whatever it was you wanted. Your accusation is not entirely baseless. After this, I will also apply for and submit myself to the Institute's credibility review. As far as I'm concerned, though, Mr. Knacker is the one more likely to have committed this act. If this really was his doing, then he should be the one with the most to gain from it. Even if I am listed alongside him as a suspect, his chances of being convicted are certainly greater than mine. Oh, last one. Wrong, no! Raimondo. Goodbye. Bye. I hope you have a good day. And I think that will be the end of this stream. We did a lot today, I'm not gonna lie. That was a lot of fun. This ends here. Alright, I'm going to end the stream there, guys. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Before I end the stream, consider supporting my friend Taylor's GoFundMe by donating to it. If you would like to learn more, just type this GoFundMe link into your web browser, or you can go to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GeForceFilipino. When you go to my Twitch channel, go to my About section, and then scroll through my panels until you find the one titled Taylor's GoFundMe, click the image in the panel, and then it should redirect you to the GoFundMe titled Help Keepers Safe, Support Legal Fees. My friend Taylor is currently in the custody battle with a man who's abusive and who was absent from her life for over 2 years. She wants to keep the little girl in the safe and stable environment that she has been in and is familiar in. She does have an attorney to represent her, but she has to pay that attorney so the attorney can continue representing her in this case. So if you can donate, please do. If not, spread the word. If not, thank you so much for listening. Special shout out to our anonymous donators, Teresa Sanchez, Annie Swin, and Shane Soisa for donating to the cause. Your contributions are greatly appreciated. And with that, guys, I'm done. It's been a very productive day, but I'm done. Have a wonderful evening, and hopefully I may or may not see you tomorrow. Peace. Oh, before I forget, I will be in Japan next week, so I will not be streaming from the 23rd to the 30th, so I thought I'd let you guys know. Take care, guys.